So, last we left off, you guys had found a thieves' encampment, and in that encampment, there was a carriage of goblins. You, in a way, also befriended some direwolves in the process as well. And then you guys learned that that encampment was actually originally the direwolves' home. So in doing so, you guys defeated the thieves, released the goblins, gave the direwolves their home back. The goblins are now staying with said direwolves. And now we're in the process of you guys heading to Marydale, and along the way coming across Tialana and Yolanda, who had a lead of some kind in regards to the goblin trade that's going on. And that's kind of where we left off. The end. So you guys are currently on the way to Marydale. So unless anybody has anything to say, we're gonna skip fast forward to Marydale.
I think we can do that.
Fantastic. Congratulations, you're now in Marydale. Blaze,
Woo!
what is your character doing at this time?
Well, what time of day is it?
We are coming into probably about the afternoon because you guys woke up, dealt with the encampment and everything. So yeah, we're coming about 2 o'clock-ish.
Okay, am I with them or away from them?
You are in Marydale at this time. You're home.
Oh, okay.
And they are coming your way.
I'm just visiting at this point. So if it's afternoon, I'd probably be out and about collecting herbs for the family apothecary. So.
So you guys. Oh, sorry. Go on.
If you're looking for a way to get back in with the group, I guess I could always just see them as they're coming down the road towards towards the town.
That's pretty much how I was gonna do it. You guys are coming into town, and you come across Tabs along the way.
Hey, weren't you guys in the city?
Yes, we were. Just looking around.
Not that I'm disappointed to see you here, but what brings you out this way?
I will gesture to Mandolin.
I will gesture back to you and say, sorry, I am logging into my brain right now.
Understandable. So,
I also log into my brain.
we have come to help her rescue her family members. There's some nasty rumors we heard about. Have you heard of I'm going to kind of say in a slightly lower voice. Have you heard of the dragon mages?
Dragon mages? No.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Okay, have I? Well, what have I heard?
So, the Dragon Mages is just kind of like a blanket statement around Marydale. Because up north, there's an academy. And it's basically an academic city. So it's a city just filled with different sort of schooling structures. And in one of those structures is a dragon faction, essentially. Where a lot of those who use dragon magic go to study their skills there.
That's north.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, alright, yeah, I don't know much about them. As far as I know, they're just students, are they not?
Oh. Well, the rumor we have, the Tialana and Lana, we met them on the road. They're investigating. Apparently goblins are being traded to these mages for experimentation.
Huh.
So, yeah.
I mean, you think that would be illegal?
It very much is. It's the Thieves Guild. They are transporting. I'm assuming the Thieves Guild captured and is transporting most of the goblins there.
At this point in time,
You encountered some on the road.
Tialana and Yolanda branch off from you guys, and they start wandering around the vicinity, just asking different people different questions.
Is there anything you guys are looking for in town? Perhaps I could help.
We are looking for our latest lead.
All right, and who or what is that?
We're looking for a quartermaster. He's from a nearby city, and we have information that his city was destroyed. It's in ruins. Clockstantine.
Oxentine. Oh well, I will. I guess I search. I'll take a look around the village, see if anybody has spotted any strangers recently. I mean, it's not too big of a village. They should stick out if they're enough from around here.
Keep your eyes to the skies. It was said that their city was destroyed by a dragon, which dragon mages.
Oh, that makes sense. For a minute, I thought maybe this guy you're looking for could fly. But okay.
Yes, that's what I thought as well.
I mean, it's the way he's like, we're looking for this guy. Keep your eyes to the skies. If you led with the dragon thing first, then it wouldn't lead to this confusion. Just for future reference.
Duly noted. Yes. She
Miranda,
waves her hand
how
and just
many-
walks off.
Alright.
How many long rests? Were there any long rests between this and that? Like when we found the journal and the goblins and then traveled here?
You have
No.
not slept.
No, there has not been a long
No.
rest.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm only at full HP. Whatever.
God. How we
Oh
survived
no!
And how far away was... Is this the town we were just outside of before or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I am now remember.
I guess I'll go take a look around. I'll ask the local militia, see if maybe they've seen anybody moving through the town. Do you have any descriptors for this person?
He was a man dressed in all silver armor. He wore a green cloak. Most notable, he had a helmet on, but I actually have no name or anything.
Is there anything?
Man,
You say
silver armor, green cloak.
with the helmet? Is the helmet unique in some way? You say it stands out.
Well, it's not quite normal. It's got jewels on
Funny
it.
helmet.
It's covered in jewels.
It's covered in jewels. Not my cup of tea,
Oh.
for sure. Then again, I don't
Oh.
often wear helmets.
Okay, so we're looking for a man, silver armor, green cloak, funny helmet with jewels. All right. I'll run around, see what I can find, and with that, I'm going to take off and start asking around, looking for this guy.
Hmm. I will also go. I will tell the group. I'm going to the bar, see what I can find. I'm going to go to a tavern. We'll do all Blaze's stuff first.
I will travel with Blaze's character. Hunt down this guy in armor.
I will go with the rope.
Nice.
You're leaving your poor new robot friend by himself?
Come, I'll show you the House of Happiness. I invite him to the bar.
No, I'll come to the bar. Activate the follow protocol.
Alright, Shoal and Tabs, can I get you both roll investigation checks with advantage?
You got it. I am a super detective.
So am I.
Okay,
Oh.
so you both got 19, so that makes my life a lot easier. Okay. So, both of you hear the exact same thing. You do hear that there is a gentleman in the tavern that you are at, Shoal, who is currently staying there just kind of temporarily. He came in, his dress was very, like, burnt, and he was obviously in some sort of battle of some kind. He came in covered in blood, he was injured, so they took him in just to rest for the time being. And in doing so, they kind of left him alone. Nobody really asked him any questions about what happened, but he did share that his city was attacked by a dragon of some kind. It was also attacked by these masked cloaked figures.
Mm-hmm.
And said figures appeared to be some sort of caster. And when the dragon left, it left in a northern direction. Oh, sorry, not northern, western direction.
to the west. So they're right off to the west. There's multiple masked cloaked figures, some or all of which were casters.
They appear to be casters, no definitive number.
Most disturbing.
Right, well, we found our quarry. Oh, he's at the inn. Or at the tavern, sorry. He's at the tavern.
Oh, he's at the tavern?
Yeah, he's at the tavern.
Nice. I'm gonna look at my robot friend, and I'm just going to ask. So
Didn't he go to the tavern already? I didn't think he was with us.
I was at the tavern with Mandolin,
Levi, and our warforged
Oh,
friend.
you were at the tavern. Okay, so we're hearing this stuff in separate parts of the city.
Yeah.
All right, well, then
I
we
think
can
it's
continue
you and
on.
Cody, and then the rest of us are at the tavern.
Yeah.
I went tabs.
You guys can continue then.
I was just going to ask him, like, I honestly got super distracted by that tangent. We can just carry on. I was just gonna look around and see if we could see this guy around, or ask, like, figure out he's staying in one of the rooms.
Yeah, you don't see him in like the main area. This particular tavern is not an actual inn; it's just a straight bar.
Okay.
So he
This
is
is not
kind of
the inn.
no. He's currently just kind of like hanging out in the back, just kind of like having a drink, just trying to relax for a bit. It has been at least 2 days since the incident had occurred.
Is it what time of day you said it was?
It was 2 p.m. when you guys arrived.
2 p.m. It looks like he's having a drink. Does he look like he has had food, like any plates around him, or?
Well, he's in a back room, so you don't actually see him.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said he was like in the back of the bar. I was gonna go send food or a drink to his table or something.
Yeah, no, he's like in the back, like storage area, whatever you want to call that.
Okay. If I find that out, I'm gonna wait around and wait for the others. Cause I'm just gonna assume that at some point they'll come around here, and this is where the guy is. I don't want him to leave, so I'll just order a drink and a little bit of food. Just be hanging at the bar and looking around to see if I see anyone. Particularly, I'll keep an eye out for any Thieves Guild looking types.
Okay.
If I can. But yeah, I would just wait for the others.
Okay. All right, Tabs and Levi, what were you guys doing?
Well, now that I heard that, I heard he's going to be at the pub, at the tavern. So I might as well head to the tavern, and see if I can find him.
Yeah, so once you enter the tavern, you're in the same situation as the others now, where you know he's there, but you don't actually physically see him in the tavern itself.
All right, I'll go up to the barkeep. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can find the barkeep.
Yeah, so there is a female barkeep just currently at the main bar right now.
All right, I'll go up and greet her. Hey, how's it going?
Good. What will you have?
Oh, nothing for me. I just got word around town you had a individual come in a little roughed up. I've just come over from Marin.
Keep it on the down low.
Sorry, I've just come over from Marin. Just gonna want to see if he's okay. I bring some healing supplies with me.
Are you alone or are you with others?
I mean, I know some others around here. We were traveling together recently. Currently, though, I mean, I look around. I see some of them in the bar, but they're not here right now. Is that a problem?
I'm literally sitting at the bar beside you, just not making a comment.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go punch this dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that in character or out of character?
both.
The barkeep, give me a second. I'm gonna go punch a dog.
Just correct.
I like the
But
little
yeah.
figure you got there.
Which one's this? Me?
For
Someone else?
sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. No, she did not punch it up.
Oh,
So she's
we've already acted it.
I know. I still like heard it all. Allie was just barking at the freaking neighbor's dog, not the annoying one, but Mojo. But anyways, not the point.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of just straightens up her back and she looks at you. You're lucky I like your parents. All right, come on. And she leads you into the back room. And once you're in the back room, you see carefully laid out barrels all over the place in crates and, you know, the standard storage facility. But then up against the back wall is kind of like a makeshift bed with these bed sheets and everything. And a body within the bed sheets kind of like curled up. You see a set of armor tucked underneath this makeshift bed.
All right. Just a quick glance. This look of silverish armor in color, from what I can see from here.
Yep. And you see, kind of draped around this armor too, the green cloak.
Okay. I assume this is the fellow. I mean, I did kind of bluff my way in here, but might as well, while I'm here, actually do an examination. I'll pull out my healer's kit, and I'll say, hey, good afternoon. I'm just checking his level of consciousness.
He just slowly turns over and you see the look on his face is just kind of beaten. He's no response. He's just kind of mentally done and physically done.
My name is Tabs. I will, I'm just here to make sure you're not too injured. If you don't mind, I'll just conduct an examination now. I'll start, if he doesn't object, I'm going to start performing first aid on him.
Okay.
Which is, how do you do the healer's kit?
I believe it's just a medicine check of some kind.
Yeah, it's just a medicine check. I mean, really, this I think he's probably stabilized, but what the hell?
Yeah,
Who
he's
knows?
stabilized right now, but he still has, like, you know, his bandages need to be changed out, and, you know...
Yeah, I'll
A
fresh bandages.
barkeep can only do so much.
I'll do fresh bandages and fix it up as best as I can. Let's see, medicine check.
Oh, he feels good as new now.
Okay.
26.
See, I'm good at mending.
You see a little bit of the sparkle return to his eye.
It's like, oh well, I mean, that won't help the wounds too much. You'll still need rest, but at least you should be more comfortable now. Do you have a name?
Gerald.
Oh, hello, Gerald. Welcome to Marydale. I hear you came in quite a state. Have you talked to anybody since you arrived?
No, I came straight here.
Oh, okay. Do you know what happened?
It was all a blur. So he begins explaining how he was on a night watch. And he was partnered up with his normal partner. They were having good old talks, so on and so forth. And in the distance, they heard the wings of the dragon. And it got closer and closer. And the first thought that came to his mind was, why is there a dragon? There's no dragons within this area. Like, it's not normal to not, hear about dragons coming around villages and cities. But in this particular area, it's very rare. So he and his partner made the call and alerted the rest of the guard. And everybody was scrambling around. But with everything going on, their forces were spread thin, as part of their army was brought into Locktail. So in doing that and having that happen, the city fell, with very minimal support to protect it. and they lost practically everything. As far as he was aware, he's the only survivor of that city.
Sorry to make you relive such painful memories. If I don't want to press you too far, but did you get a look at where they went afterwards?
North. Somewhere north.
The north? Did you see one of the dragons? Did you get a look at what color the scales were?
It was too dark. I can't tell.
Did you hear anything? Perhaps overhear a conversation or something they might have said for your assailants. Anything might be helpful.
There were 2 masked figures who had arrived before then. Didn't think much of it. So he begins to explain how these 2 kind of weirdos showed up kind of before the dragon attack happened. And the weird factor about them was that they definitely had some sort of draconic lineage of some kind, because half of their face was scaled like a dragon, but then the other half of their face was covered with a mask. And yeah, it was 2 people with these masks / dragon scaled faces, dressed in black green cloaks. And they just wandered into the city. They didn't say anything. They followed through all the proper procedures and checks. They kind of were just there visiting to what the guards originally thought. But then next thing you know it, the dragon came and attacked. And it seemed like the 2 masked figures were assisting the dragon. And then they headed west.
Did the masked figures ever give a name, as far as you know?
Nothing.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll see if we can hunt down these individuals. I ask that you rest now. If your bandages require changing, or if you have any more needs that should arise, I would recommend asking for Marin. She's a local healer, and she's very skilled.
Thank you.
But with that, I'll pack up, and then I'll leave. Let him rest.
Cool. So what do you guys do
All right.
now?
I might as well see if I can find him. See if I can round up the others in the tavern and have a little powwow. So I'll see Shoal, Livy. I'll find a table and I'll motion for you guys to follow me to the table.
I would come on over if that's the case. The whole time I've been scanning since like the start, Miranda, have I seen anyone who looks dubious of like any sort of Thieves Guild thing so far? That's the only guys I'm really looking out for.
Everybody seems pretty jolly and normal, and nothing seems to be catching your eye.
Alright. This town how big is it? Like, does it have like much trade or anything, or is it a smaller town overall?
It is pretty much not really the smallest town you've been in. A little bit larger than Dracton, but not heavily into the trade. It's just on the trade route, but they don't seem to be doing any trading. It seems like it's a pit stop, if you will.
Small rural pit stop community. Okay. Cool. So, what do you have to say?
So, I found it. I found him. His name is Gerald. There was 2 individuals came into town. They're a little suspect. They seem to be bearing half masks that just cover a portion of their face. The other portion of their face was scaled, as if like dragon scales. They were a little weird, but they didn't think much of it until later on that night. There was a raid by a dragon, and it appears these 2 assisted in the raid. And then they took off to the north. And that's about it. It seems a lot of damage was done because the army had been, pretty much all the troops have been pulled out and sent to the city. So they didn't have much to fight back with.
So just to clarify, Dragon went north, but the two masked cloaked figures went west.
Oh, okay. So the two guys went west. The dragon went north. Didn't get a good look at what color the dragon was.
Interesting.
So we have two targets. I would probably recommend going after the mass figures, as they would be easier to track than a dragon.
I would agree. I think that that would be the best course. I'm just gonna look around and see if whatever else is thinking.
And they could also likely inform us the color of the dragon.
Or at least what roost, maybe, if they're in league with it.
I mean, the fact that they attacked settlement so close, I'd rather rid the area of them before any harm comes to Merrydale.
True. You never know, too. They might have been not just assisting, they might have actually led the dragon there, maybe. Like, maybe if we remove them, maybe the dragon doesn't raid cities like this again.
Considering the draconic appearance, I would assume either some sort of servant, maybe a scout, perhaps a cultist of some sort.
Troublesome.
Outside of the general direction, any idea on how we track these two?
I would head to the city itself, and then start heading west. See if we can pick up a trail.
Did we get the name of the city that was raised?
It
Also, you read
was. They did tell us. I think they said it was just north of here. Was the city?
It was Clausingstein.
Clausingstein.
Closing Dine. And you said it was north of here?
No, what was north from here was the academic city.
Where is this Clausenstein?
Clausingstein is also still within the west.
West of this city.
West of Merrydale, yeah.
West of Merrydale. Okay. Cool.
And I think we should go by there anyway, see if we can find more clues.
For sure.
Yes, yeah. We should see if there's any clues left in the attack, and if we can pick up the trail going west.
Well, this is kind of an unforeseen turn of events. We came here to find the goblins that were getting led to these dragon mages. The dragon mages went west. The dragon went north. I don't know. I guess I'm curious if those two are connected. Somehow these draconic mages or servants are related to the school somehow. But I agree. I think we should go to the city and just see what happened anyway.
Then let us hunt then.
Dun.
I will just if you give me about half an hour, I just have to go tell my parents I'm leaving, and then I can join you up at the city gate.
But of course. Boop-a-doop.
Now, question.
I will. Yes.
Do you guys tell the sisters?
I will leave that to the others. I'll go do my farewell to my family. I'll leave them the rest of the job of wrapping up here.
If he's off doing that, I'll take a look around if I see them anywhere.
Yeah, they're not hard to miss. I mean, Tialana is in her full paladin gear.
Dun, dun, dun.
So she sticks out like a sore thumb more so than Yolanda does.
Well,
Wait, not to be semantic, but wouldn't that mean they are hard to miss?
Yes.
It's had to be that guy.
So I will strut up, and as I approach, I'll just give them a little wave, and I'll inform them that we found the man. One of our members talked to him. He gave us some information, and basically that we were going to follow up on this lead, but we didn't want to lose track of what's happening with Mandalin's people as well. So we were going to follow up on this lead and hope it led also to that, but our first move was to go to Klausenstein and see what we can find. And just wondering how their searches went.
So their search pretty much ended in the kind of same route where word got around that Klausenstein was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So after hearing kind of your side of the information, you definitely got more because you met the guy as opposed to them. They propose an idea of them heading north from Klausenstein while you guys head west from Klausenstein. That way they will try to track the dragon while you guys try to track the masked figures.
Oh yeah, no, that probably works well. We planned on following the two figures first anyway. So yeah, if you want to tackle the dragon, I think the others be more than happy.
Very well. They arrange a cart for you guys in particular. But they share the cart with you up until Klausenstein just because the trek is at least a day and a half away from Marydale. And then from there, they'll give you the cart, and then they'll just head out on foot from Klausenstein north.
Nice. But in this little town, could I perchance... I want to see if I can find more crossbow bolts to buy. Is there any sort of smith who sells that as like a hunting thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just want to buy like 20.
20? That'd be 5 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll change the number to 20 and minus 5. Boop, 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 boop. Moved. And... oh god. 25. 25.
Is there anybody else wanting to do anything before you guys head out?
Oh, fuck.
No, I think I'm quite ready to head out. I'll want to do a short rest, quote unquote, attunement to apply some blood to my weapon during the travel, but that's about it.
Yeah, and I will say in the process, you guys will manage to succeed in taking a long rest.
Oh, punk.
We got a new figure following us, don't we?
Are you
Yeah, this
referring
is
to
our new
Shadow?
friend.
Guess we didn't technically introduce you to our robotic friend.
Pending.
Yes. I should ask Shoal. So who is the guy in metal?
Oh, this is our new friend. I'm just going to turn around and express warmly big smile, like, Banding, introduce yourself to our new friend. Or, new friend introduce to our old friend. Yep. Let's throw the baton at you there, Brent.
I am Shadow, and I'm on an adventure to find happiness. So, Mr. Catman is showing me the way.
I see. Is that Shadow? Is that your name? Is that a title? Is it a nickname?
It is a title. Shadow is the line of units my master created, and then I've just taken it as my nickname for now.
I see. And where do you come from there, Sir Shadow?
I come from a... what's it called, Marona?
Well, that's for you to share.
No, can you private message it to me? I just can't remember what it's called.
Yes, I can do that from the computer I'm at. Hold on.
Actually, I might still have a message of what it was.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's still, if you scroll up, it should still all be there.
For now, I come from another dimension. Oh, I found it.
We found Domino, and Domino was a child, and this is Domino's child, and now he's our friend. Also, Domino stacked us, so now we have cool shit too.
I don't know what any of that means, but all the same, I guess welcome to a merry band. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You should at least know we were hunting Domino, but we didn't hunt Domino.
Who, pray tell, is Domino?
The one we were hunting. I guess you weren't there for that.
Was an individual who which the Kraken had a bounty for, but with the death of the Kraken, his bounties don't mean much. And Domino was a slyer individual than we expected.
Seems you had some adventure in my absence. I guess while we're on this trip, you shall have to fill me in, especially on to what or who this Kraken is.
Of course.
It's water under the bridge. No point to bring up details that could be upsetting to those of the feline persuasion.
No. Tell him, good friend, what happened in this grand circumstance.
Tell him how you wanted to get your friend killed for like 1,000 gold.
Well, I wouldn't really call him friend, but there was a situation where the Kraken wanted Shoal's head for 1,000 gold, and me being the fantastic team member that I was, I did not take Shoal's head for the 1,000 gold. I even saved his life when the Kraken tried to take his head. I do not deserve praise for this. I was just doing what a good teammate would do. But I did do that. Put my life and limb on the line.
I mean, no offense, Shoal, but I think they're steeply overvaluing your head. I mean, maybe for the whole thing, but just a head, 1,000 gold.
Oh, I got all my charges back. Let's go.
Well, that's boggers, but anyway, it wasn't so much for my head, it's for my pelt. My mother and I were unique for the island we're from, apparently more so than I thought. It's hard to describe how it feels to know that people want to murder me so they can have my skin. It's yeah, I don't know. It's just, you hunt a deer, you hunt some of these things. They're not. But they want to hunt something intelligent just to hang on your wall. I don't know.
I mean, look on the bright side. At least you know you are valuable just for who you are.
I give Tabs a little bit of an elbow and be like, so we skin him when he dies. Easy money.
I'm going to look at you, Mandolin, and say, if I die and you can't bring me back, burn me.
You say, don't worry, it's what's inside that counts. Your precious bones.
You mean organs?
I
said
walking.
what I
said. I hear eyes are very valuable.
Anyway, just so you know, I'm mad at Levi, but I can forgive him eventually. So let's just keep doing missions.
Got it. Good to know. All right. Well, then, on to another adventure.
Gonna get in this cart and adventure through the cart. Don't even have to walk. Fantastic.
So, Tialana and Yolanda question the entire friendship of your guys' group at this point.
I want to at
Anywho's,
some point. I want to at some point off screen because it'll probably be too awkward. But I want to share gossip and small talk with the sisters.
beautiful. Yolanda is definitely more of a gossiper, talkative one than Tialana is. She's kind of like the stoic, leave me alone kind of vibe. But she does chime in every once in a while.
My gossip's like really shitty though. It's like, so I can't even think of something. I was just gonna say like, so I heard Shoal's mom tried to sell him. Crazy, hey?
So, anywho's. Yeah, so you guys are on this car, you're making your way through on your way to the ruined city at this point. So yeah, like I previously mentioned, it is a 1.5-day drive. You do have a horse, so nobody has to do any wild shapes or anything. You're good. You've got a horse. It is pulling you.
I'll just do the whole tour bus thing because I live in this region. I'll play my pan flute as I go along to emphasize and make it more entertaining. But I'll just point out like there's a favorite pond for fishing in. These cows belong to so and so. That's a good tree for climbing. I'll just point out these various places as we go along.
That's where
You have my
travel.
attention, and I'm making those comments like nice.
Nice.
Eventually, you guys start smelling basically campfire. You smell that fire crispness, and then you start coming across to burnt trees and grass. Not
Grass.
Ash.
Right, you do.
All that green grass.
I read cash at the same time that I was saying that.
Okay, so Sean Connery's narrating from now on.
And now you are into the now burned down city of Klausenstein.
Is it like total?
Yeah, it's like burnt to a crisp. You can start smelling a bit of like the burned flesh of the different residents that lived there. Every once in a while you will come across a very charred body of varying sizes.
I was like barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Oof. Does it seem like there's
we are coming in on I'm assuming the east side of town we arrive?
Correct.
Alright, I guess we should make our way through the town towards the west side. See if we can find any gates or anything leading out that way.
So
enough.
just kind of like Marydale, it's not a very big city. It is a rather small village, so it is kind of like a straight through main road sort of situation.
Alright, keep your eyes out in case the site has attracted scavengers. And see if there might be any surviving structures.
Yeah. I agree. We should just search the area as best we can.
I'm also curious, given the fact that I'm presuming these guys with the mask came on horses. Is there any fresh horse tracks upon the entrance that we're coming upon?
Did not come on horses. They came on foot.
Oh. All right, that's gonna be very hard to tell. Well, all right, cool, excellent. I will just make my way into the village.
Miranda, there was. Sorry to interrupt. There was one thing I wanted to do when we got a long rest, and I forgot we did. I wanted to say before we all long rest, we should just use our dragon items, see if we detect any dragons within 30 miles of those types.
Ooh. I can do that?
Some of the dragon items can. I know.
I'll use my boots. So if there's a purple dragon within 30 miles, then I know its direction and how far. But this was right before the start of the long rest. It's a little bit of a retcon. I just
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine would be the whites because even if it says purple, I actually have the white boots we traded.
yeah, we did trade, I believe.
Yeah, so there would have been purple, white, and black.
I
In
have
which
no
case,
helmet.
I'm gonna
those.
hold mine for now, until I hear like wings flapping or something like that.
Okay.
So that's a
Um,
white one. Hold on.
No picks. Nothing.
Okay, so they're either further away or different types of dragons, and then honk shoe, and now we're back where we are. And
Fantastic.
scene.
It's like Pulp Fiction. You do it's not chronological order. You do flashbacks all the time.
Yeah. So Tialana and Yolanda get off the cart and they start preparing to make their journey up north. So they grab their things, they start kind of doing any sort of enchantments and spells and like whatever they can to kind of buff them up a little bit. Yolanda does reach into her bag and she pulls out a solid gold bracelet. And she looks at one of you guys and she just kind of holds her hand out with this bracelet and she asks one of you guys to wear it.
Sure. What is it? I'll like pick it. I mean, I'll take it and I'll take a look at it.
She pulls open her cloak and she rolls up her sleeve to reveal a similar gold bracelet. And then Tialana kind of does the same. She takes off her glove to reveal the gold bracelet. And she says that if either one of us die, the bracelet will break.
Oh, I see. So if one of you dies, this bracelet will break, and if I die, your bracelets will break.
Correct?
Okay. Well, let's hope that they do not break then. I'll put the bracelet on underneath my gauntlets. And good hunting. Hopefully we can meet up soon.
Let's meet in Marydale.
Very well. Let us meet in Marydale. Let us try. Does anybody here? I guess this would be the point where it'd be nice to have a wizard, so we could send messages back and forth.
I'm really, really fast, just not that fast.
So how about say 2 weeks? Should that be enough time for the hunt? We'll try to meet up in Marydale in 2 weeks.
Let's try to make it a week.
All right, a week. We'll plan to meet. If we don't show up within 2 weeks, assume we have perished.
Very well.
Also, please, if we can't make it, I'll send a bird to the tavern in the town that we're meeting, if it's the one we were just in, and the bird will tell you. The bird will tell you that we can't make it. Just
Very
make sure
well.
you're outside in a week.
Just don't go inside at all. Just stay outside the whole time.
Yep. Have a picnic.
Alright, so the two sisters begin their journey up north and separate from your guys' group.
I would like to travel into this burnt village and see if anything stands out to me.
Like, how big of a city did this look to be? Like, was this like very large, very small? Like, it has walls and gates.
It's smaller than Marydale. This particular city was more of like a housing city for military officials.
Oh. Is everything like burnt to the ground? Was there any signs of like what would be a like I was a sailor, so I don't know much about like land, military, or whatever. But does anything particular bases look like? Basically, just looking for not base common barracks, but like if there's any like more central structures, if anything survived.
Pretty much, it's just a bunch of either piles of rock or like the bare skeleton of some structures.
They must have a barracks or stronghold, so there might be some gear lying around, but it might be pretty warped or distorted at this point. Dragon flames are pretty brutal.
I'll head over to the west gate, and see if I can.
Oh, did my internet just cut out there? It did.
If for a
Sorry.
brief second, it looks like.
I was just going to look around, walking around for, paraphrase, looking for survivors and shiny things.
Ooh, shiny. Yeah, basically at this point, anybody who wants to roll an investigation check may do so.
Before anyone does that, oh, someone cut out there. I am going to place a hand on Tabs and give him guidance. So when he does one ability check, he can add a D4 to it. And I am going to travel with Stroll to give him an advantage on any investigations that he's doing, as I'm just kind of looking around and pointing out details that I think might be important.
My internet did cut out there for a second. I don't know how much I missed, but yeah, basically just said I wanted to search for survivors and shiny things.
I will. I'll do Druidcraft. I will make the sound of a what should be? I'll make the sound of a raven calling. And let's tell you guys, I'm gonna check the west gate. If I find any tracks, you can hear the ravens call.
I
nod.
Okay.
Good idea. If you hear me screaming, I probably found something bad.
Got it.
Or something
Raven
really
call
good.
for tracks. Shoal screaming for bad things.
And a giant inferno if we see bandits.
I can't wait to see that, actually.
I'll let you guys search in town first if you want. While you're doing that, though, I'm gonna go to the west gate and see if I can find any tracks.
Yeah. So, Shoal, if you want to roll me some investigation with advantage. Tabs, if you want to just quickly roll me a survival or investigation.
All right.
Okay, sorry, I'm tired of my internet kicking out. I switched to hotspotting off my phone. What did you just say?
I need you to roll investigation twice.
2 investigations, okay.
Yeah, investigation with advantage.
14 for me.
Oh, you failed.
That only takes it to 11 with the D4 added.
Yeah. Okay, so quickly with your track situation, you don't find any like super notable tracks. You do see kind of like what looks like people trampling off into the west. But no like discernible specific kind of tracks that say, yes, this is this person.
Yeah, just lost in the noise kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
In terms for your investigation, you do find some like oddball. I was gonna say tool, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Weapon. Dang. Weapon.
Find rubble?
A weapon.
I find a whipple!
I'm tired, guys. I went to work for 4 hours when I wasn't supposed to. Weapons within the rubble. There we go.
Weapons in the rubble, yeah.
He's a rubble rioter.
Oh, God.
Weapons.
Oh, this is gonna be on the record forever. Most of the weapons that you are finding are basically charred to some level. They're warped. They are bent from all the rubble hitting it. Other pieces of equipment that you're finding are, of course, like armor pieces. You find, like, torn, burnt up cloaks and flags. Crests of the city the country of Ifenlana. You find the odd... Can you stop?
Are the cloaks and banners green?
Yes, they're green.
Okay, cool.
The colors of Ifenlana are green and gold.
Mm-hmm.
So you're finding just basically a lot of burnt, crisp, military paraphernalia at this point.
Okay. As I'm picking about, I'm going to kind of mention to Levi. So, obviously, kind of odd. I can't really remember when we talked last time. You had every opportunity to kill me if you really wanted to, especially at the start. Uh, don't really know where to go from here. But if it was ever a question, I'm gonna reach into my back, and I'm gonna pull out a pouch I've counted out in advance. I'll toss it to you. It's like, there. Now you've received your bounty. You've delivered my pelt to me, and now it is mine. The bounty is clear forever, and hopefully, if it comes up in the future, this will count as payment towards never having to worry about this shit again. So now we can just be partners, maybe friends.
You just tossed me 1,000 gold?
Yep.
I open it and we'll check the math, like not super closely. Tighten it up. Give you a nod. Never talk about it again.
So you can add 1,000 gold.
Excellent. I like it.
And yeah,
As
at
the new Kraken, I am very happy. I've already completed my first bounty.
other than that, if we don't talk much, I'll just keep searching around stuff, and eventually loop back to the group, I guess.
I'm definitely going to be searching alongside of you. I don't really think there's much my skill set can really benefit here, because I'd be looking for tracks, but given the fact that everything was just caught on fire, there's not really going to be any evident tracks, and even heavy boots could have been their own military. I'm trying to think if there's any things that I'd pick out that would be evident.
Are there any high points?
Not really anymore.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for like two specific things. One is anything that wasn't caught on fire, and then the other one is I'm gonna try and use my familiarity with fire to see if there was like anything caused by different types of fire. Like, see if I can figure out if it's like some, like one is arson and one is dragon kind of thing, but mainly stuff that wasn't caught on fire.
Okay. For the fire one, roll me an Arcana check.
I will do that. Just you wait. Let me see if this actually works on a phone. Hey, it was a 4. I don't know if that showed up in the thing, but it was a 4.
It did.
It showed up in D&D Beyond. So.
Perfect. Good enough.
With that 4, you can't entirely tell. Fire was fire.
It appears these buildings were lit on fire.
And sorry, what was the first one?
Things that weren't lit on fire. I'm
Okay.
trying to see if there was somewhere that looked, or if I don't think I could tell, but stuff that looks like it was lit on fire later kind of thing. The general concept I'm going for is I want to see if they lit everything on fire to go somewhere and take something.
Yeah, exactly. Left certain buildings that they were targeting not lit on fire.
Okay, so with that being said, what you can tell is that a good chunk of the fire destruction came from one direction, because you can tell that a good part of the city on the west side is not as burnt as the east side. So it looked like the dragon came from the east, or at least a northeastern direction, swooped in, burnt
Okay.
everything, did chaos, and went back north.
I'll share that.
One big sweep east to west, sort of?
So from northeast, swooping in, burn everything in a eastern direction, or a western direction, swerving up, back up to the north. If that made any sense.
Yeah, it's directional
Okay.
sign of burning. Or, yeah. I'm assuming there's going to be some parts that aren't as burned, like the like the east side is like just scorched, but some of the things on the west side or things that were in the shade of things maybe survived.
So that'd probably mean there's actually still people alive then in this upper part of the city, just cowering. We could maybe get information if they knew where these two knights went off to.
Yeah.
So
I start making my way towards the part of the village that isn't burnt to a crisp.
So that part of the village is still burnt down, and there's still no signs of people.
Now, when you say no signs of people, no signs of living people, or actually like the bodies are like there's no bodies, like they escaped.
There are bodies present, but there are less bodies than near the eastern side of the city.
So some
So
escaped.
this is also where the traffic flow seems to be the heaviest,
Yeah.
as people were heading out west.
While we were searching, you said we found some banners and stuff. Is there any chance I could find a mostly intact banner anywhere?
Yeah, so you do find at least something within the rubble. So it looked like a building had toppled down into it, but you see parts of the kind of like the banner that was hanging over top of the building.
Okay. Yeah, I basically just wanted to see if I could find a banner or flag that was intact enough. I was going to take one, and if I can find, like, say, there's a bunch of spears and stuff. If I could find something sort of like prop it up in the center of town, I was going to prop up the pipe and lawn about it, just kind of as like a pseudo memorial sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't move on.
If you guys, I'll just continue my search here. So my tracking didn't work, so I'm going to have to go for something a little more involved. Looking around, do I see any living trees or bushes?
No.
Right? Can I see any in the distance?
Yes.
How far away?
Probably about 100 feet away in the west.
All right. I will run up to. I'll run 100 feet, towards where the vegetation still survives.
Okay. So now
and
this
when
is
I-
going to be outside of the city at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I get there, I'm going to cast a third level spell. Speak with plants. Then I'm going to walk amongst starting with the trees and the bushes near the road. I'm going to walk amongst them, calling out pretty much to all the vegetation, asking if anybody has seen the direction of the two people, describing them as two-legged, with scales on their face and mass, and see if any of the vegetation has seen where they passed through.
Yeah, so eventually you do get a hit. Basically, all the vegetation kind of tells you this way, this way, this way, this way. And it's like the voices themselves are kind of trying to direct you where to go. So as soon as you get close to another one, there you hear a distant this way.
All right, I'll use my druidcraft to create a Raven's Call, and then I'll follow the voices for the next 10 minutes. I'll continue following them, and every minute or so, I'll give another Raven's Call in behind me.
If I hear that, I would try to round up and meet towards the calls.
Okay.
And start following with the group.
Just to make sure I can get a little more range out of this, I'm going to use Long Strider. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Yeah, wait, they're both not concentration. All right, so I'll use a first level spell, Long Strider, on myself to increase my speed for an hour, an extra 10 feet of movement per 6 seconds, so I can get a little bit extra distance as I follow these voices for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just to get I'd see if I can get more of an idea of what path they're taking.
Okay. Yeah, so the path is still kind of like a mix mash, but you're definitely heading more into like the western side of things. The more you're going through the bushes, the more you're realizing you're starting to go in a bit of an incline, and you're starting to actually hit the bottom base of the mountain range between Eifenlana and Reedley.
All right. After 10 minutes have passed, like when the spell ends, I'll try to make another tracking. I'll try to see if I can find the tracks, if possible.
Okay. Now, did everybody follow?
If I could.
If possible, yeah.
Not, I could always go back for them later. If I can find tracks, once I find tracks, then I'm going to head back and try finding them. So,
Okay, roll me another investigation or survival.
don't fail me now. Oh, really?
Okay.
I'll keep searching until I find it. So if I got to spend more time, I'll spend more time. But
So you do find what could be tracks? You're not 100% sure.
would I be able to spend more time to search the area again? Like, how much more time would it take?
About another 10 minutes or so.
All right, I'll
With
take the
you,
other.
I would
I'll
assist.
take
with
another
the
10
track.
minutes to look around then.
Okay, do it with advantage now, because Levi's helping.
Is Levi here? Did you follow me?
We tried to. As best we
Okay.
could between the calls.
I mean, if you say they're here, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, you definitely find what appear to be a set of multiple human tracks, or humanoid tracks, I should say, as well as a few sets of smaller humanoid tracks.
Okay. I will point out to the others where the tracks are. So, do you think we should follow them?
How late is it getting?
You're starting to get into the evening, so it is starting to get darker.
I hate
Should
to
we
lose.
make camp and search by morning?
It depends
Or
on how
continue
the
onward?
sun's falling. If it's still fairly bright, I think we should follow as best we can.
I'm up to keep pressing on for a bit. Though if it hits night, we should probably pull off somewhere and
I do
rest.
have great dark vision, so I can easily follow the tracks at night.
What does the ground ahead look like? Are we going into the mountains?
Yes, you are.
Do you wish to venture into the mountains in the dark, or wait
Yes.
until daylight?
I
Dark.
feel we should probably find a place to hole up for the night. I think pretty easy in the dark to get snug up on mountains. A lot of crags, a lot of bad sight lines.
All right, we have one for, one against. What about the rest of you?
Dark doesn't exist for me.
Did you already has it really been like a full day? Didn't we just finish a long rest and do like 2 things?
Yeah, you
Oh, sure.
guys were in the town for a while.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have a preference either way. What do you mean the dark doesn't exist for you? That sounds cool.
I have 300 feet of like perfect vision.
That's a lot.
But
of
then the
feet.
world
Perfect
ends.
vision.
I can also give it to the entire party for like an hour.
What?
All right. Well, if you want to press onwards, we should just try to keep an eye out for a area we can camp at.
So I have dark vision out to 300 feet. As an action, you can share this dark vision with up to 3 willing creatures you can see within 10 feet. This lasts for 1 hour. And then I can't do it again till a long rest.
Well,
Cool.
Unless I expand
I
a spell slot.
I guess we should. I think I like that plan. We'll keep following for a bit. If it gets too dark, we'll find a place to camp.
And then I just create a hut for us.
I'd like to follow these tracks, find out who they are and where they're going.
I'll be looking rather than following the tracks. I'll follow the group, but I'll be keeping an eye for anyone sneaking up on us or anything. It was just general keeping watch as we go along.
Did you want to take the lead then? I can run track with you and assist you if you want to do like leapfrogging as we follow the tracks.
As it is
If
still
you
fairly bright.
want to move in the dark, I'll just have to like hang on to someone's shirt or something.
Yeah,
You don't have torches? I can give you a torch.
No, I'm. That's if we want to move in the dark.
Yeah, it's not dark enough yet for it to be a concern.
But what is everybody else's dark vision? Because there'll be one person left out of my spell.
I'm 150, so you don't have to worry about me.
I have dark vision, regular 60 feet.
I got 60.
I'm the only one sans dark vision. But
Alright, so
I have
Mine's
a lot of
equipment
ways
that
to
gives
make
me it,
light.
so.
we'll just go until it's too dark to see, and then I'll give everybody an hour of better dark vision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I can light up my hand. Basically, whatever. At that point, we'll just see where we are.
I'm
But yeah, I
going
definitely
to.
think press on.
I'm gonna give Tabs a kind of like a tap on the shoulder and be like, "Lead the way. You can use your eyes
your
to
phone?
track your day, and I will handle the evening when you will have trouble. And I will do I think it's called guidance spell. Yeah,
You wanna cast guidance?
Yeah. So I will assist you, but you may lead the way.
Alright. I will I'll lead. Follow the track, try to keep a good pace. So focused on moving fast, but trying to keep an eye on the tracks.
Okay. Roll me another survival.
Okay. And the guidance
Ooh.
adds
Before.
D4?
Yeah. You easily,
So 25 altogether.
yeah, you you easily trek your way through the terrain. That the vegetation is starting to diminish a little bit and it's thinning out. But you're still able to hold onto the tracks and go up on this steep incline that is starting to form. With everybody behind you, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
Can I question something about these tracks? Now, I did have to leave for a little bit, so I might have missed this if stated earlier. Or is this like thinning out to, is this 2 sets of tracks now, or is this still like a lot of tracks?
I believe it
So
was
even-
2 humanoid and some smaller tracks.
Okay.
No, to be more specific, with your 28, you started to, or not 28, 25, you start to realize that they are 6 sets of humanoid-like tracks in total.
6 humanoids, varying sizes, or all the same size?
Varying sizes, 2 sets of which are way smaller than the others.
Do they look like goblin feet?
To you, yes.
Mm,
So,
We're pressing forward, it sounds like.
They at
Yeah,
least have some of my friends, or they at least have some goblins. Hopefully, they're my friends or family or whatever. So, let's make haste, please.
And onwards we go.
yeah.
Well, I
I-
guess
I
we'll keep
definitely-
going until it starts getting to late sundown.
And again, I'm actively trying to keep an eye out for anyone sneaking up on us or anything weird like that.
You betcha. Yeah, so you basically come to that point. Shoal, if you want to make some perception checks here for me.
Say some, just the one.
Yeah.
20
Yeah, you
total.
don't notice any, like, humanoids. You do see, like, the odd squirrel here and there that catches your eye. It's kind of like, it catches the corner of your eye, you look over, you realize it's a squirrel, okay, you're fine.
Yep.
Um,
Let's keep following.
yeah, so you're coming basically almost to nightfall at this point, so the sun has kind of gotten fairly low.
All right.
At this point, you kind of reach where the mountains just basically becomes just one big rock face. Like, you can kind of see it from where you guys are at this point.
And the tracks just keep going up it, or they seem like to end at its base?
It looks like the tracks still keep going towards that rock face.
I
It's
will.
getting dark. We should probably, if not for the sake of lighting, at least for the considering what we'll do when we find the end of these tracks, we should probably rest before we get too tired.
Fair enough.
Levi gives you a little bit of a scowl, like he's clearly like into the whole tracking and chasing down, but
he is convinced by your logical argument and then starts setting up a camp.
Yeah, I will. We should no flames. We should probably try to keep as low profile as we can, in case they're watching from the mountain.
All right, well, I'll take a minute while you're setting up camp to arrange some stones just to mark the trail we are following, so it's easier to find it in the morning.
So when your guys are talking about the camping thing, I'm gonna like foot tap real aggressively and be like, no, I can't wait. And I'm gonna carry on.
Are we splitting the party?
I would advise against it. If assuming you find them in the dark, what then?
I'm like walking away already, Miranda.
All right.
Very average. I'm
Gonna
just gonna look at you.
light
you
my
two.
hand on fire.
I'm looking at you three and just kind of like, I really think we shouldn't let her go on their own, but I also don't think we can keep her. Should we just follow?
Damn it! This is a bad idea, guys.
Yep.
Bad idea. All right, I guess I'll follow after.
I'm gonna do such a shadow. I'm like, can you give her that vision so she'll put her hand away?
I mean, that only lasts. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got it. Yeah, tough to say.
We
How
walk-
far away are we from the mountain? Do we look like we're within an hour?
Yes.
Yeah,
I guess
should I hold
maybe
off
we-
a bit to use it so we're closer, or
Yeah, I think wait till closer. I'll zoom up to Mandolin. Like Mandolin, we're coming.
Yeah, I'm going to try to reason with Manlin when I run up to her. It's like, all right, so we're assuming they, as we're walking along, I'll try to reason with you. We're assuming that they've had at least a day's start before that gentleman made it to town. Who knows how long he was in town? At least another day. Since we got there, and then we had to take another day just to get to Klausenstein. If you rush through the darkness here, you're just risking your own neck in the mountains, and it's not like you, even if you walk all night, you'll just exhaust yourself, and you're not going to find them.
Well, I suppose I'll know if you're right in the morning.
And if you fall down into a crag in the darkness, you get attacked by some type of beast, a mountain lion, then who's going to follow these tracks?
I suppose you guys, to honor my memory.
Well, it'd be easier if you, instead of honoring your memory, you just joined us and we set out in the morning when there's fresh light.
And I'm just gonna say that sounds like a lovely plan, and I'm just gonna keep going.
But at this point, Levi has already packed up the stuff that he had just started to unpack, and he's gonna walk by Tabs and be like, "You heard the woman. We're going."
Very well. Very well.
Mandolin, do you mind? I can help lead you, but do you mind keeping your flame down so that we can try to sneak up on these people?
Yeah, I'll extinguish it.
Okay. I'll offer a hand if you want it to lead you by, if it's getting dark enough. But
That's fine. Yep.
okay, let's go.
Whoop.
At least keep our eyes on Tabs and Levi, because I can see you guys fairly well.
Following the
Speed.
tracks, I'm trying to be head towards the mountain at a fairly good pace.
I mean, I could try following the tracks. It's just what I was trying to avoid here. It's dark, which means dark vision is at dim light, which means all my visual checks, such as tracking, are at disadvantage.
But if you help each other, they're flat rolls.
So yeah, I'll Livy, you said you want to take the lead once it got dark. I'll I'll try to help you with the tracking then.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself because I'm just so confident in my abilities. I just feel so inspired, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
start heading down the path of following these tracks. I'm excited to track these guys down and do some slaughtering.
Can I
Yeah.
give you guidance too, so you have like double stacked guidance?
I don't believe it stacks. I think
No.
one instance per check.
Hmm.
I will ask you, Shadow. I have takes all everything I can to keep an eye on these guys as we move. Do you mind keeping an eye out for any ambushers? Shadow, do you mind keeping an eye out for people sneaking up on us?
Yes, I can.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm just
I'm
following.
gonna need a
Lead.
survival check here.
Alrighty, I will roll a survival.
We've been rolling
Fantastic.
gold. I can't wait for this combat to be straight ones.
Are you adding guidance on that one? Or?
You know
Let's
what?
see. Let's
I
see if we
might
can make
as
it 28. Let's see it.
Yeah, I'm
28.
really excited for your guys' next combat here, probably.
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a drink.
It'll be ones, just nothing but ones. Okay.
Also, Blaze, just to give you a little bit of out of character context, when we first saw the bandits with the one goblin, I used all 7 charges of my fireball wand. So that's part of. I'm making a character choice here to be very aggressively trying to save these goblins.
You suicidal maniac. Yeah, with the 28, you not only find the tracks that you've been following, but up ahead, you also depict a faint light. And it looks like a light from a torch.
Oh, baby. Oh.
I'm going to look back at my team, kind of give the whole like hand gestures, indicate towards where the light source would be.
I think we have our friends not too far ahead. I think we approach quietly and take them out.
All right.
And you had your doubts, Taps. We got
Hey,
this very quickly.
pending. Do you think maybe you could give me sight like Jesus real quick?
Jesus sight.
Literally smacks you with the Bible. There you go.
Power of Christ compels you!
I've been blinded with science.
That's everybody but Levi would want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take your super night vision.
But
God,
everybody,
Michelle.
I give 3 willing creatures, as long as you're willing, within 10
Yep.
feet of me, 300 feet of dark vision for 1 hour.
I see everything.
So wait, do we have to stay within 10 feet, or is it just it activates if we're within 10 feet?
It just says they have to be willing and within 10 feet of me, and then nothing after that saying they have to stay within 10 feet.
Okay, good.
Well, once you share it, you can't do so again until you finish, or you expand a spell slot. Nope, doesn't say anything about you having to stay 10 feet within me. Lasting for 1 hour, so
All right,
as long as you're within 10 feet when I cast it.
Can we see the people by the campfire now? The light source?
Yeah.
Weird.
I literally take out my robot eye and give it to you. Here you go.
I'll try to sneak forward. I'll make sure my mask is on, and I'll have my my glamored armor into the whole tribal fur cloak
All
thing.
right. Roll me a stealth check.
My plan is to stay probably about 50 feet behind everyone, so that way I'm less likely to hamper their stealth with my heavy armor, but also allows me to just keep to the range effects. But I want to move into a position where I can, with basically, if let's just say I'm roughly about 60 feet back, 50, 60 feet back. I want to be able to see as much as I can to support my teammates, but not be so close that I'd be easily noticeable in the light.
I would like to try to follow Tabs up. I will also fan off from him a little bit.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
And anybody else who's going to be stealthily approaching.
I think
I am not a stealthy person.
How far
Yeah.
away are we pre-stealth?
Pre-stealth? You're
Yeah,
about...
like before we would have to make the check.
I would say you're about 160 feet away.
Okay. Is it too late for me to pass without a trace?
For everybody but Tabs, yes.
Worth it. I'll
I'll
cast it on all of us.
Oh
I'll
god.
cast
Okay.
it on all of us, and then I'll roll mine.
Okay. So I get a 28 because of the plus 10.
Wow. I'm only gonna get a 14. That's why I wanted to stay back. But I'm also invisible because of dim light, so it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, it'd be advantage. So it'd be a straight roll. Advantage, disadvantage.
I'm just invisible.
Skill
Mine
doesn't-
is 16.
I guess it would just be a straight roll then. So it'd be the 17 plus 10, 27.
Yeah. Brent, do you want to at least try?
Get that plus 10, man. You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody succeeds. With flying colors.
love
I
this
will be
spell.
pulling out.
Oh, that's my disadvantage.
Yeah.
14. Okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
still...
gonna pull out a crossbow and a dagger.
Okay. So as everybody approaches the light, what you see is a cave entrance. And in front of the entrance stands 2 guards. And what you notice about the guards is that they are goblins.
Damn it.
I'm gonna look at Mandolin and just try to gauge her reactions as she sees them.
Yeah, do I recognize either of them?
You can't quite tell because it appears that these particular goblins are wearing leather armor and or basically they're dressed to be sort of soldier-like.
Okay, this is weird. Like, I recognize that goblins as a whole have done some bad things, and I don't know who these goblins are yet. So I am torn.
I'm going to pull
Can
back
you
an arrow.
speak to them?
I could try, and then it might alert the rest of our presence. Is that fine? Everyone want to just, like, get ready to clobber them if it comes to that?
You get a hiss
I mean,
from me.
yes. We're not even sure if these are the ones we're following. So I would probably feel better if we at least try talking to them first.
Okay,
True.
I'll try and, like, I'll move forward, like, from you guys, like, another 30 or so. I'll keep my pass without a trace up, because I think that's how it works, but I'll, like, try and make myself obvious. I won't stealth.
I think until
And-
you attack or something, it's fine.
And I'll say, like, I'll come out and I'll say, like, hello, I am Mandolin from, and I'll say my tribe's name, which I'll come up with later. And I'll just say, like, are you captive? Why are you here?
So they immediately raise up some spears that they are holding right now. They don't say a word, but as you approach them, you do visibly see that they have kind of like shackles around their ankles.
Oh, man. And I am saying all this in Goblin, just FYI, and then I'm gonna say, come here, we can save you. Are there dragon men in that cave?
They drop their spears and they just start kind of hobbling over towards you. And you can't really tell what they're trying to say because they're trying to keep really, really quiet. But they're just kind of like pointing back into the cave.
So I'll reach into one of their brains with my not in a bad, you know what I mean. I'm gonna call them on their brain phone on one of them, and I'm just gonna be like, "What's in there?" With
Magic
brain
people.
whispering,
Magic people.
and I give them the
Dragon
ability
people.
to respond. Dragon. Did they attack the city?
They have no idea about the city.
What does that mean?
If I see their shackles, I'm gonna kind of like, seeing that you've come up and they're like talking to him, I'm gonna like look at you and like say like, psst. Well, like I'm gonna like eyes. I'm like, is it good? Can I come up or like, what are we doing?
Yeah, so I'll reach. I think if you're within 50 feet, I'll brain connect to you quick and just be like, I think they're prisoners. There's dragon people in the cave, but they don't know about the city, so I don't like. Could mean anything.
Well, I'm looking at them like, I'm gonna see if I can see their shackles from here. I'm like, I can free them if you want.
Yeah,
Undo their shackles.
I'll bring them over, and then yeah, I'll essentially just bring the two goblins over, keeping my pass the trace going, but I don't think it affects the goblins. I'll have to read the spell in a second, and give you a shot.
Well, they're processing this and trying to do shadows. I would like to approach and pull out my watering glass to put out the torch, and then want to make my way into the cave to take out the guys that are in there.
Okay.
Because I just don't want any source of light, because light is my enemy.
Yeah, if y'all want to
Proficiency.
start placing yourselves on the map.
Proficiency with tools. What skill is lock picking 5e?
Second.
If you are picking the locks, it should be a sleight of hand check.
It's a sleight of hand check. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a sleight of hand check then. It is a 16 total.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed in getting their shackles, both of them off. And as soon as their shackles are off, they just start running.
I'll quickly shout, like, if you know where the caves are, I have friends there. And then, yep, turn around. Unfortunately, I can't really do the map on this. I should have grabbed my laptop out, but I'll just be somewhere near the back. Hopefully still within everyone, passed without a trace range.
Yeah. I'm assuming I was near the front or wherever we were.
Yeah, I'm
Getting-
presuming by the time you got the shackles off, I have just moved past you, most
Okay.
likely, since you were working on it as I was approaching.
Yeah.
And then I just want to get into this cave, and I want to start seeing if there's someone I can target with my bow. And I hope it's dark in here as well, because then I can.
Keep being a sneakster.
Okay. So you guys are
Uh,
entering the cave?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm presuming this is the direction of the cave.
Correct.
Excellent. Then I will start making my way in to see who I can snipe in the darkness.
Oh wow! So pass without a trace. Yeah, it's just a concentration thing. So as long as you don't do another concentration spell, you're good.
Beautiful.
Poggers. Yeah. Okay.
I'll follow up behind you, keeping a distance and behind.
Yeah,
So you
don't reveal me.
just see a door there.
I
That
will
was a,
make
that
my
was
way.
a circle.
It's a beautiful circle. I make my way past the door, and that way I can check what's north of my position.
Okay.
Just make sure there's no secondary path.
It is
And if there-
locked.
If I could, I would like to do the check for traps / attempt to pick the lock if I don't find a track. Sorry. Check for traps, listen at the door if I can hear anything, and then try to do it. So traps would be investigation,
As your check for
perception
traps.
to try to hear, and then if it's all good, I will attempt to pick it.
Perfect. You don't notice anything. You don't hear anything. You certainly go click and unlock it.
I'll do a
Nice.
thumbs up to the party.
Alright.
If we don't hear, I will crack the door as slowly as I can to try and not crease it, and to see if I hear anything through the open door or any light source in there.
Yes, so there is a small light source coming from this little fire pit.
Yeah.
So that is kind of like a burnt up remnant of a fire that was started at some point.
So it's like embers.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess quick scan. Do we see anyone?
Nobody. Nope.
I'm going to
I don't
bring
like
back
that.
my arrow, gonna throw my bow over my shoulder, and I'm going to step inside so I can quickly investigate the room, see if there's any chests or material of information left behind.
You certainly can if you want to make me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm so good. I have such good bonuses for this.
I am just standing guard. Like, there's this corner back here, Miranda. I'm just gonna post up on this corner and be looking at the hallway, making sure no one else is coming up on us.
And
You
here
might
comes
wanna
the
come
ones.
You
Alright.
might want to come in here because I'm a trained seeker of animals, but when it comes to valuables of humanoids, I do not know.
Alright. Seeing in that there's no sound from the room, I'll follow in behind him. Looking around, do I see anybody in the room?
No, nobody's in the room aside from Levi.
Alright. I'll tap Levi on the shoulder. It's like, it looks like it's clear. I guess we should check deeper in.
And I make my way to catch up with Shaw.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so I guess I'll do the finger move thing.
And
I think we
signals.
have to- yeah, I think we have to stay within Mandolin's range, I believe. 30 feet.
I'm
30 of
presuming
me,
she's moving with Shadow, side by side.
Yeah, I would just be keeping up with y'all.
Cool.
I will once again take the lead since I have great night vision and range, and I will once again pull out the bow and start making my way towards this corner.
But you're taking the lead. I'll take the rear of the group then.
Has it been an hour yet?
Not quite yet. We're getting very close to it. I'd say you're like quarter to an hour at this point.
Alright, so everybody can still see 300 feet.
Yeah, I only see the 150, but that should be enough for all these caves. Seeing that there's another door up here, I will once again set up against the door, but I'll check down the hallway as I wait for Shaw to catch up to do all his checks.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same gambit of checks. Look for traps, listen at the door, / like looking under for like light or sign, like he's trying to hear stuff, and then I will attempt to pick it if it is locked.
Okay. No traps. Hear nothing. Your picking skills does not adequately help you in this situation.
So I can't hear anything like that. Looking at the door, how good is the construction of like the handle? Like, is it just kind of like a basic sort of like pretty like standard-ish looking door, or is it like pretty beefy?
Yeah, it is a standardish looking door. It's almost kind of like somebody just took whatever piece of wood that they could find and just kind of made a door out of it.
Okay, I do have a crowbar in my pack. I'm going to look at you guys, and like if you give me the nod, I'm gonna attempt to pry open the
Thieves
door.
2-0 backup.
Yep.
I like
You're
it.
looking
I'm secretly
for,
a barbarian. When the dex fails, the strength comes in.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a nod, and I'm gonna move up to the other door further down the hall. I'm just gonna press up against the side of it, and just gonna be ready in case someone opens it.
Okay.
I'm
What?
gonna set up here behind Shoal, so the moment the door's opened, I could actually just fire an arrow as long as he just ducks his head.
Yeah.
And I'm
What-
going
what-
to
that one right
declare
there.
an action or reaction, however you want to do this. If I see a target upon him opening the door that I know is a threat, I will shoot at it.
Okay.
Would this be an athletics, Miranda?
It'd be a strength.
Just flat strength?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at the shadow. I'm just like, Psst, can you help me pull?
Come on. Yeah,
Can I have advantage on my flat strength check? My sweet negative ones.
I'll also give you guidance.
Okay. So,
Ooh, not bad.
first one was a 15 plus D4?
Plus a
D4,
D4.
yeah.
Wow.
Strength save on your
19. I pull, I would imagine. I like no strength, like, and then you just casually like rip me backwards. Pull me, just pull the if it's enough.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely enough.
Okay.
So what you find yourself into now is definitely a storage room. That is filled with just like different vegetation and drinks and that's it.
Realizing
No,
that there's
no.
nothing in this room, I do lower my bow, and there's like a twitch in my eye of like frustration that there hasn't been something to kill.
You just keep getting teased.
He's just too strong.
Do we keep creeping on?
Just
Alright,
continues.
as I see you come up, I raise my eyebrow in question, indicating back towards the door you guys just opened.
You see the grinding of teeth from me.
I'm just gonna say, I'll just say to you in hush tone, storage room.
Ah. All right. I nod my head towards the door I'm standing next to.
I will do the same gambit of checks again. I'll just keep trying to smash these.
I'll just indicate if you're checking for traps. I'll just indicate like lock.
Yeah. I'll keep doing the same cursory glance. It's just for like basic mechanical traps, like any wires or anything on the door I can see. But yeah, listen, try to go. So 12, 14.
See nothing, hear movement, and
Ooh,
you
if I
struggle
hear-
with the lock.
Okay, I struggle with the lock. I would have stopped when I heard, and I would have just gestured to them like, I just tell them like, and I'm gonna, if I fail, looking down the hallway, do I see another door immediately in the vicinity?
Nope, the hallway turns into around a corner.
You see Levi get a little giddy as
Okay.
you indicate there's enemies behind the door.
I'm gonna give, I'm just gonna give the crowbar to Shadow. I'm like, he's like, can you take down the door?
Yeah.
As I see you guys doing this, I'm going to tap you on the shoulder, motion towards the corner over there. It's like I'll cover your back. I'm gonna move up to here and just in case anybody starts coming down this hallway.
I'm gonna flank the
I'm
door.
gonna pull out my wand of fireball.
Okay.
As our friend here is going to open the door, I am going to set up behind so that I'm able to take a shot when I camp. I'm also going to place a hand on the shoulder of our robotic friend and use a first level spell to give him Shield of Faith, which gives him +2 to his AC.
Ooh.
I'm drawing a dagger and a crossbow.
Wait, but you gave me a crowbar? Is that what you said? Or
You got
with you?
+2 AC from me. Shoal gave you a crowbar so you could crack open this door and I could start arrowing people to death.
Does it give me advantage or something, or?
It's just a tool to help break the door if you need leverage.
Oh, okay.
More for flavor. I'm assuming it's just a strength roll again, but
I think it's
Yeah,
more
then-
along the lines that DMs give more forgiveness on a strength roll for it.
I am then also going to pat myself on the shoulder and give myself guidance. I can do this. You got this, big boy. And then
I like how you just drop all the robot talk when you're talking to yourself. Your self-talk is very human and very just like broy.
We're like the world's most supportive party. I think we have 3 or 4 guidances.
21.
Fireball!
Self-love protocol.
Yeah, so you guys break down the door, and in the room, you immediately see a bunch of goblins. Were your reactions?
Get him! No, not really.
I'm going to lower my. I'm going to sheath my dagger and I'll put my hand up to my lips and just like do like a shushing motion and like waving them down with my other hand.
My question is, what is their reaction to a big robot busting down the door?
They're terrified.
We are still stealth buffed if you did it sneakily, but I assume you just busted it.
Oh no, I didn't do that sneakily. I acted.
I will.
This is a
If I
raid.
see it as well, I'll just right away be like, "We're here
Don't
to save you
fear
all
me."
from the Dragonborn in Goblin."
They're shaking. They don't say a word. They have no
And
idea
then
what's
I'll do a
going on at this
scan.
point.
So
I'll
in
do a
Elvish,
scan.
I'd say, "Don't fear me."
They don't understand you.
Given the state that they are clearly the people we are trying to save, according to our friend, I'm actually, in frustration, going to start booking it down the hall to hopefully find another door. Because I am just, like, looking for something to kill. Like, this is the last room I'm not firing an arrow into.
Are you
I'll
sure?
do a
Yes!
quick scan for anyone I recognize.
You recognize a couple more people from being from your own personal clan, but still not your elder figures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying with Mandolin for now.
So I'll call those 2 or 3 over, and like be like, okay, I need you to explain what's going on. We're saving the goblins from this cult. When did they put you here?
Not long ago. It was a couple months.
That's so long ago. That's a thought.
I have no concept of
Don't say
time
that out
right
loud.
now.
I don't patronize them verbally.
I'm just gonna say to you, like, just tell him to go. Tell him to find the wolf cave.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cast. Good. How many goblins are in here?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 total, not including the actual like icons. There are 9 beds, therefore there are 9 goblins.
Okay. I'll cast Goodberry. I'll make 10 good berries. I'll give them the bundle to spread out, and then I'll hastily draw a map to the wolf cave and say, people are coming here to save the rest of the goblins. Try and get out now. I'm gonna try and kill the fucking shit out of the people who stole you.
Woo! Alright. Okay, quickly moving to Levi and Tabs, who have decided to go on an adventure on their own.
I'm keeping back a bit, but I don't want to lose sight of him.
Okay.
Just a second, I gotta untangle my headset.
Levi, if you can roll me initiative.
Oh boy. I like this.
I lost my encounter.
I wonder if the drain can see me, because it might have, like, perfect vision.
I like your character art. When did you get that done?
Sorry?
I like your character art. When did you get that?
Oh, that other art, the blue one?
Yeah, the one like in Roll20.
Yeah, that one there is actually just art I found online for a different campaign. I had to make a Star Wars inspired character, and I chose a lizard man. And I'm like, that art is just so Star Wars.
True. Alright, carry on.
Alright. Is right. So,
When the
lo and
DM says,
behold-
"Are you sure?" It's don't do it.
I'm always sure.
lo and behold, there is the dragon in question that has attacked the city.
Did you roll your advantage on your initiative?
Oh, do I have advantage on initiative?
Yeah, I told you I always have Vigilant Blessing on you.
Oh, cool. I will roll it again then. That was much better.
I thought the dragon went the other way. I'm so lost.
It was a trick. There's more than one dragon.
Oh no, they're all
Or maybe
dragons.
it doubles back.
They could have. That doesn't mean I actually get to go first against it. Ha 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 ha! You guys have a chance to catch up, but I might kill it before you get here.
Man.
True, I'm still putting together a bunch of good berries for my family.
This program, I can't just like add people mid-encounter.
Come in his room with excitement. I guess
So,
everyone
yeah.
could just roll initiative and catch up, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, everybody roll initiative there.
Right?
And we have advantage. Brent. Yay!
Everyone or just you?
It was just
everybody.
Cody.
I'll just
Oh,
save it. Make
Oh,
it
just
easier.
me. Okay.
For everyone?
No, it's just Levi. It's
Okay,
whoever I
good.
touch.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
as an
do
action,
that.
you give one creature you touch, including yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll that creature makes. This benefit ends once they roll initiative, or I cast it again. So it's only one person.
Oh, I love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was
That's why I
gonna
said
say-
pretty much after every combat, I'm giving that to you, so you're always ready for the next combat.
That's fun. Dunamancy or something. Cool,
Right,
cool.
so technically Shoal is at the top of the round. So what are you doing in
But-
this particular turn?
Oh, honestly, in this moment, I'm just trying to like assist Mandolin getting this done as quickly as possible. I don't know where she's at in the thing of giving out the berries. If she has, I'm just going to like kind of like wave at the goblins like, you gotta get going. But I'm hoping she can describe where the place is, and I'm just going to like move up to like five, and I'm just going to, I'll be peeking the corner, but I'm assuming that would be enough of my turn where I would be able to maybe see around the corner.
Okay.
But I would do, or what was that? So 1, 2, 3. I can get like here, and just like looking like, oh yeah, or no, I'd be like here. I would have the wall. That's my turn because I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't heard nothing.
All right. So Levi.
I will go dagger crossbow again.
Okay. So Levi, what are you doing on your turn? You see a dragon in this cavern before you. What you do notice on this dragon as well, just like the goblins in the entranceway, the dragon has shackled, preventing it from flying.
Oh.
Kill it anyways.
No, I'm a hunter. When I see something shackled, it's not the joy of the hunt. So I'm not sure if I would attack right away. I can't speak dragon as far as I can tell. Does the creature seem to be aware of me?
It is very aware of you. It is alert, and it is behaving cautiously.
In that case, I will... Oh! I will have my bow out and I'll frustratingly bring it back down again and look back into Tabs and just like give him that look like you gotta get over here, and I will step into the room, bow at the ready but down and not like aiming at the dragon because I'm just like, gosh darn it.
I come into the room, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, about this point, I can actually see the thing. So a little startled to see a dragon. It hasn't attacked us though, so I will I will cautiously keep an eye on the dragon. I'll move around to the door I see over here. Just do a quick glance in. Do I see anything in the door?
You sure do.
I don't think you could actually do that though. because
Are
there's-
we in or out of initiative right now?
Yeah, that's what I was confused on. Like we're in initiative, so you couldn't do that.
Yes, we'll just retcon that little bit here. And say
Okay.
that's what happens on Tab's turn. This is also me
I-
not paying full attention.
Yeah, I will
Um,
be making. I'll claim that I stayed here then, because I was gonna go further into the room, but I'll stay here for the sake that Tabs is actually leading to there.
Yeah. And the dragon does exactly as I described. It just kind of watches you and is just cautiously alert. Doesn't do anything. Moving on to Shadow.
I will. 1, 2, 5, 6. Move up and draw my sword. And have my shield ready, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Mandolin.
I'm probably still doing the berries and the map and stuff at this point. So I'll take this turn off, and then next turn I'll start going that way.
Okay. Now Tabs.
Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, 25, I see the dragon. So I'm still watching the dragon. 30, 35. I'm going to come up next to Shoal. Keep my eyes on the... Oh, Livy, sorry. Keep my eyes on the dragon. Then I'm going to just glance over my shoulder into the other room. So, and that's what I see in the other room there.
Yep, you see 4 individuals dressed in reddish gold, like a dark red, and gold trimmed robes.
And what's that I see by the fire?
By the fire.
I think dragon eggs is what.
Are those dragon eggs?
Yes.
All right. I will look at the dragon. I will give a nod, and then I am going to quietly cast Summon Creature. Do I want to cast Summon Creature? No, I don't think there will be any creatures around here. So I am going to Summon Beast instead. And I'll create my boar creature. And I will have it appear. I'll have it appear just on the other side of the door there.
Okay.
I'll summon a boar, making it a land creature.
What really sucks is I lose out on my bonus attacks. That's on my first turn. God damn, that dragon have to be shackled.
Here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, I'll have a boar just on the other side of the door. Then I'll put my hand on Livy's shoulder. Is it Livy or Levi? I keep hearing it different ways.
It all depends on how you choose to do it. Livy is technically short for it being like basically Leviathan.
Okay, I'll go with Livy then. I'll put just rest my hand on your shoulder as a signal that like I'm moving when you are. And that's it for my turn. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
It's my 35 movement and my 1 action.
Alright, Shoal.
And
I would be doing my stealthy-ish move where I'm like stealth walking the 30 feet where I'm just like, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I see the dragon from here?
what's your range?
I think it's still the god one.
Oh, I thought that was gone.
Is it gone?
At this point, yeah.
If you're standing in, can you see my green circle? Because you're standing in bright
Oh,
light
60
right
feet.
now.
60 feet. I do have dark vision, so I would see the outline
But
of a dragon.
you're standing in bright light right now, so I don't know how that works.
Oh.
Because the sword
Well,
I have equipped gives you 15 feet of bright light and then up to 30 feet of dim light.
That's
If you
right.
delay-
Your sword is a moonlight sword. Revealing
So
us.
I might be able to see its outline, but I don't think I'd be able to see it properly at this point. However, I guess I if I see that outline and not seeing you guys and knowing you went this way, I will do the dash until I can see you guys. So I'm gonna kind of go like 1, 2, 3, and I guess I will go. I'll just post up here and I'll be looking at you guys like I'm gonna be mouthing to you guys if I get your vision. Like, what are we doing?
You'll see us looking around the corner into the other room.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna be looking at you guys, looking at the room. I'm gonna be like making the maddest like finger eye contact. There's a dragon over there, and that's my turn.
Uh-oh. Things just joined the initiative, boys.
Okay, Levi, what are you doing?
I am going to step around here, seeing Tab's reaction, look inside, and be like, this is what I've been waiting for. I am going to use my bonus action to drop the +2 I was giving to the armor class of our ally there, so I can do Hunter's Mark. And I will drop it on the closest target,
Okay.
the guy who's in front of all of them. And then he will start receiving the arrows. So, first shot. I think that hits.
Sorry, I was marking them real quick here.
Not a problem.
Oh, yeah, that definitely.
So, 11 damage.
2,
I filled it with blood.
11 damage.
And then it's going to be plus a d6 Hunter's Mark, but I'll just do the rolls first. Ugh, that one probably won't hit.
That is... Yeah, that still is a hit.
Oh, cool. So that would be another 9. And then Hunter's Mark on top of that. There's the 1! Alright, so I had the 11 plus 9, 20. 21 damage to the guy right up there, the red one, to be absolutely clear. That would be my 2 attacks, my bonus action. So after firing those arrows, I'll actually step over to the other side here, so I'm not immediately a target. They just had arrows come in, hit them hard, and then I disappear.
Okay.
That's everything.
And on to the dragon. So with it being all chained up, it's seeing that you're starting to attack. It's gonna try and move. And it's gonna go... Nah. But it stopped short there. And out of its frustration, it's gonna let out a frightful presence. So each creature of the dragon's choice within 120 feet of the dragon, and the wording's all frigged up on this. Anyways, everybody's got to make a DC 19 wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
19
Okay, I have advantage on this one, so...
So do I.
for red.
Oh, easy.
Well, frightful presence.
Is that just
As
everyone
someone
in?
not around, is Dragon aware of me? Like, do I make it too?
You are, yeah, dragon's not aware of you, so you are totally fine.
Yay!
Wow.
I'm not aware of it either.
Barely.
Wow.
I just
That'd be
hit
weird.
that 19 for
Suddenly be
me.
scared of something I don't know about.
Wow.
Oh,
Shit.
we're in luck, boys. What about the boar?
I was gonna say, question your boar.
Yeah, I'm
At
pretty
least scare the
sure...
pig.
I
I swear, if this pig
Summon
makes
beast.
it,
That'd be really boring if it did.
Let's see. Senses, language, proficiency equals challenge. Proficiency equals your bonus. So I think he only has a +2 for wisdom. So
All
He's
right.
more wise
see.
than me.
Poor guy.
Aw.
So
Alright.
he's afraid of the thing.
The only person within the dragon's vicinity right now is the boar, who is afraid of this little situation here. So sadly, with the dragon being chained up, that's all he can do. So we're moving on to Shadow.
Okay.
I guess you probably would have heard something. You're kind of aware of what's going on now.
Yeah, let out a loud roar.
Get over here.
1, 2, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I will use Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary. So, how does this conflict with my sword? So my sword is creating bright light and dim light, and then my ability is creating dim light.
Well, I'm assuming the bright light would override the dim light.
Yeah.
True. It's like when you hold two candles together, you just have twice as much candle.
Whichever one is the larger light source, I assume, would override the other one.
So whenever a creature, including me, ends its turn in the sphere, I can grant that creature one benefit. I can either give them 1d6 plus 6 temporary hit points, or I can end one effect of Charmed or Frightened.
Wow, that's amazing. You could save the pig from being frightened.
Yeah. So I'm going to then end my turn and give myself temporary hit points.
Howard.
10.
That's like the most My Little Pony sounding ability. Channel Divinity, Twilight Dreamscape, or whatever. Twilight Sanctuary.
I help my friends. This sword has the power of friendship.
Friendship is magic.
Lordy lord. Alright, is there anything else?
And,
you did?
no, that was all I could do. A move and an action. Bonus action, I have nothing, so that would be my turn.
Okay.
But, are you still channeling Shield Faith, or has it been 10 minutes yet? Buddy?
Can't lit.
Cancel for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so I don't have that anymore. Okay, yeah, that's all.
Okay. Moving on to the Meiji boy. Alright, so given the fact that they are now full on alert that you are within the vicinity, shoot. He's gonna go. Oops, he's not gonna go. There you go. He's gonna go. Oh, God, do I want to do that?
Guidance.
Yeah, I kind of have to do that.
Can you see the stuff I have on the map for the circles, or?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then this guy's also
Like, hello.
That fool. He's right where I want him.
there. He is going to cast.
It's Hydra.
Stop. There we go. Why won't you let me just cast it? Damn it. Nope, that's not what I want, but that's what I want to cast. So yeah, everybody within a 20-foot radius from like here.
That would be everyone, I assume.
Yeah.
Except for Mandolin. I don't know where Mandolin is on this map.
Mandolin's with the goblins right now.
Okay.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, and thank you.
Alright.
Basically everyone.
Where's this one?
Ooh, that was not great. Oh, really not
Summon
great.
my beast fails. However, this is a magical attack.
It is, yeah.
So I have advantage on this one. Not that that helps.
Yeah, everybody unfortunately failed. So you all take 26 fire damage.
Oh, in which case I will use my reaction to cast. Oh, what happens if I do it at a high level?
Counterspell.
I'll cast
Absorb
absorb elements. Fire. So I have resistance to it.
And you get extra damage in your next attack.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea to use for a reaction. I will
I'll
also
use it at level 2.
Okay.
Absorb elements.
Okay.
It's a real good one.
Whoop, whoop. All right, so that is going to be the
Is it 25 damage?
Oh wow.
26.
Okay.
26.
26 damage, please, and thank you.
So I take half that, so I take 13 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that would be the mage's turn, because the other two can't do anything. All right, Mandolin, you're up.
All right.
Mandolin.
Response. Oh, well, mandolin, not tabs.
They sound practically the same.
It's so loud and dragony over there. I better hurry. I believe where I am is pitch black, so I think I have to cast Produce Flame. And then I'll just move 30 feet towards this new place.
All right. Jump right there.
Not sure if I'm able to see anyone or
Oh
how
no,
far.
you're quite a ways away still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably about a full 2 sets of movement from me even getting into the hall.
Okay.
Yep.
All done.
Okay. Now it's Tab's turn.
All right. I am going to go at the first one here, so it's 5 feet. Getting close, I will make a attack with primal savagery. So that is 27 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Right. That is what was that?
11 acid.
11 acid damage plus
Plus.
3d6 fire damage. So I'll roll those.
Wow, you just is 3d6? Mine's only 2d6.
I did it at 1 level higher.
Nice.
So that is another 12 fire damage.
You did yours at level 3?
It's a level 1. I did a level 2.
Level 2 is 2d6, unless you have a special add-on to yours.
It says... Well, let me check. It says 2d6. It gives me base 2d6, and then... Oh, get this out of the way. Oh, it is only supposed to be 2d6. Okay, just a second. Let me try that again. So I rolled... I'll just roll that again. Let's do 2d6. Oh.
Yeah, I just rolled it
9.
from
It
beyond.
would have been 9 fire damage.
Yeah, he's still dead.
Nice.
All right. And then I'll have my boar run in towards the... Oh, I'll finish my move. So that's 5. So 10, 15, 20. I'll go 25. I'll go in between the two of them. And then... Well, I'm trying to distract them by running forward. I'll have my boar come around and come up to the green guy as well. And come in with an attack. That way, he'll get the pack tactic, because I am here. So... Maul... makes a multi-attack. Alright, Maul... to hit. What's his attack roll? Speed, armor... Alright, hit points. Why don't they have the attack thing on this? Language, challenge, proficiency, fly by pack. It's not allowing me to roll. I'll see if they have the.
Oh boy.
I don't have a thing that allows me. It doesn't even tell me what I roll to hit.
Weird.
Summon. I'll try seeing if maybe this is just. I'll go to summon
Is it your
beast
your spell mod for some reason? I think it might be your spell mod. I think it's like an empowered thing, but I could be wrong.
Something like this, 5.
Yeah, I think it's just a thing for all of them, not per beast.
Oh, my spell attack.
I
Maybe.
think that's how it works.
Okay, I guess I'll make a spell attack roll then. So he attacks. He attacks with a 20.
Yeah, it's
He has advantage, so I'll see if I can get a 18 plus. So yeah, he didn't get a crit, but all right. So it still is only. This will be plus your spell level. So this will be this number plus 3. 7 plus 3. He does 10 piercing damage.
okay.
Wow.
Go, little board,
It makes-
go.
Makes attacks equal to number of half the spell's level rounded down for the multi-attack.
Yeah, so I can't. He still only does 1 attack, but it does get the extra bonus, so it's 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level, which is a 3rd level, in pierce damage. So
Wow, that's cool.
And
all right, and that's it for me. On the boar, I can't move him, but he would just be right here.
oh. Boop.
Yeah.
And I give you 11 temporary hit points.
There you
And
go.
you
Should
board
be able to
an
move
8.
more.
Me?
Yeah, you get 11 temporary hit points, and your board gets 8.
All right, 11, and my boar gets 8. He could use them. He's a little hurt.
Oops. I
Is
skipped.
it?
No, I skipped my Archmage. He
No,
is...
takes these backsies. It is what it is.
Oh, shit. He is going to cast Lightning Bolt. And it's a linear direction, so it's just all you there, Tabs. So I need you to please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Who's casting it in which direction?
The Archmage, and he's casting it straight ahead, so it's straight line.
Lovely, lovely. All right, that's a dex save.
Dex save.
Oh, there's a guy there. I thought that was a fire pit.
Nope.
Okay. Well then, that's magic. So there's that,
Oh, no.
and then with advantage.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that still fails.
All right. Well, I will do absorb elements. 2nd level.
Good call.
That's a reaction.
Okay.
Real good.
I'm gonna...
That damage is gonna hurt.
That is going to be 34 lightning damage.
So 12 damage then? No, 17
34.
damage.
Yeah.
17, yeah.
Yep.
Whew, that's brutal. Are you looking bloodied?
Yeah, can we see people's life totals in this one?
I'm about. I'm not bloodied. I've taken damage though.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 45, I'm about a 19.
Oh, right. Fireball really hit you hard.
Go 20 over here. Oops. 30. There we go.
Just gotta take him
And-
out fast.
That's going to be the end of his turn, so going to Shoal.
So can you make it to that green guy and just sneak attack him to death?
What I can do, I'll take my initial steps just to get a clear line of sight on the guy. It's like 3 and if I did that more optimally, like that. I have my one hand, I have the crossbow, so I will take that shot. Because he's in a group, I'll actually get sneak attack like the old-fashioned way. If I hit. 21
Yep.
hits, I assume?
Yep.
So that's 14 damage to the green man.
Okay.
Still standing?
Green man is not. Wait, what happened? Why did you not take damage? Why are we back? Go away. Yeah, he's still standing, sorry.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, I thought you were knocking.
Which was the spirit.
Sorry, just side question. Potions bonus action or actions in this game?
Bonus.
Okay.
Wait, can I drink any kind of potion as a bonus action?
Yeah.
I'm going to back out. So I'll just go like, I was 3 there, I have 3 again. Pretty much just gonna go kind of back-ish where I was. I'm going to down a potion of Cat's Grace, which gives me advantage on Dex saves. Because I got my sneak attack off. So, potions of Cat's Grace, I didn't know I was gonna use it, I'm gonna use it now. Yeah, 1 hour advantage on Dex checks. Oh wait, Dex checks, that's not saves though, is it? Ah, never mind, I thought it was Dex saves, won't drink that. I will just, I'll just throw my dagger at the green guy.
Okay.
Improvised projectile. I would assume I would have had one of my dragon tooth daggers on. So we'll toss that. And 8, meaning that misses.
Flies right by him.
Yeah, so I'm going to go straight off, kind of like how I was going to originally. 3 back, so basically where I started. And I'm gonna, yeah, I'll equip 1 dragon tooth dagger. Because I can only do 1 at a time.
You betcha. Moving up to Levi.
All right. I'm gonna move into the room. How dark is this room?
Not super dark, like there's...
Temporary life points.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that because Brent kind of talked over you.
Well, Brent's got his light thing going, but there's also like torches and whatnot lighting up the room, so like you can see.
Okay, because like I knew he was lighting up the one room, but I knew he's not in the room where the fight's happening. So there's
Yeah,
torches.
it's kind of like that awkward like around the corner sort of like light coming through that doorway a little bit.
You're backlit.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna utilize my movement. Get myself right in here next to Buddy Boy and fire the bow into him, because he looks like the kind of guy who needs some arrows in his face. Looks like he'd appreciate it. So I'll do 2 rolls for that.
Both hit.
Ooh, a crit. Wow,
Yep.
okay. So we'll just do the first damage off the start there, so that's going to be 12 damage, including the poison. And then I also will roll...
Hey, you're the only one I don't trust.
He'll also take 6 damage from fire, from my absorbed elements. Then for the crit, he would be taking full damage, so that'd be 1d8. Or sorry, are we just doing double rolls or full damage for crit?
We've been flip-flopping.
Yeah, how do you want to do it for this specific one?
Let's do max.
Max, okay, so 1d8 plus 4, so that's going to be... wait, that's not the attack damage.
So
is
that's
it?
12. 1d8 plus
Yeah.
4 is 12.
So I was wondering if that was my piercing damage or that was part of my piercing bonus. So yeah, it would be 12 damage plus... 12 damage plus my crit damage is going to be another roll, so we'll just say that's the 7 there. So we got 19, and then full for poison. So we bring up 23.
Oh,
and then...
absorb elements is only melee damage.
Oh, okay, then minus the 6 there. and then additional 4 damage, so it would have been 27 damage.
Okay.
Oh, it actually calculates at the bottom.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so 27 damage.
Alright. That's it for your turn?
It just confirmed, yeah, minus the 6 for that fire damage, correct?
I did, yes.
Okay. I'm actually gonna move into melee range. And I somehow scrolled on the map, which did not help me. And still holding my bow in the one hand, I'm gonna pull out my short sword, and with the offhand, I'm going to swing a melee attack. And hopefully I can get that extra 6 damage. I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
I'm
sorry.
very disappointed. That is the end of my turn.
Whew. Okay. Moving on to the dragon. Dragon sees that everybody's going into the room, sees you two still out here. He is going to... Nope. He is sadly going to breathe some fire and hit you there, Shadow and Shoal.
Don't forget, you guys have the dragon stuff, so you have advantage on breath attacks.
And breath attack specifically.
At least all the ones that I have say that. They
Yeah,
have-
Critical
critical present and breath
breath
weapons.
24 on the second one, but I'd probably be still down.
But on dex saves as a rogue, don't you have evasion and take 0?
Level
Okay,
7.
that
Oh.
Yeah.
freaked me out for a second. I definitely heard a female's voice, and I think that came from outside. And I've got the heebie-jeebies. So I was not expecting that. Okay. Yeah, Shadow, you unfortunately fail. Shoal, you make your save.
I failed the 19.
You failed with a 19.
I thought you told us it was DC 19.
No, it's a DC 21. I just asked
Oh,
for
God.
yeah.
Alright, no. Oh, that was for the fear, actually.
Yeah, that was the
I feel
fear.
you.
That is
How much damage for full number?
66.
66 flat.
66
Yeah,
full
Shouldn't have
damage.
even asked. So I'm down and dead. I'm instantly killed, I believe.
No, you're
Oh, no.
What's your total health?
Because I have. I'm at 0 and dying. So I will, at this point, say adios to you guys, though. Someone can play me for the rest, because I have to go sleep.
We will save you.
Yeah. If I die, actually kill me. But
What time is it? Well, it's
9:50,
10.
but I gotta be up at early.
Okay.
I'm just kind of curious, so would he not get half cover because of him being behind that rock?
It's for an AoE though. You don't get cover for those.
Good to know.
but that is going to be the dragon's turn here now. So we have Shadow, who is down and out.
Shadow down and out as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it instant death if you take?
You have to go to 0 and then take double what your max would be, basically.
Oh, it's
Double?
Almost.
Oh, I thought was your max.
No, it's double your max to insta death you. You can definitely look that up because I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but it's pretty hard to insta die.
Yeah.
It's usually reserved for like traps that squash you.
Yeah.
Whenever your HP hits 0, after death saving throws, determine if people close to death. Unlike saving throws, are top by scores. Alright, that's not telling me the information. I know everyone now has like auto crits if they attack.
What do I roll
Yeah.
for a death save though? Is that Constitution?
It's a 50-50 roll.
Yeah.
So you just roll a d20. That's one success.
Yeah, I think you're actually right on this one, Cody.
Yeah,
It's
if they ever equal your exceed your max HP, you die. So we just have to make sure he doesn't take another 50 damage.
No, I'm at
it's
negative 31. I only got to
when
take
he goes.
20 damage.
So
I'm dead.
like, what's your max health, Brett?
51. I'm at negative 31. I need 20 more
51,
damage.
but
I'm
what-
dead.
Yeah, no. So the insta death is like a one thingy chance, I believe. I was wrong before, but it's basically like when damage takes you to 0 and there is damage remaining, if that remaining damage is equal to your full, like what your max HP is.
Yeah.
So if you were at like
Okay.
12, you took 12, and then there was like another, 52, then you'd insta die.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you're attacked while you're down, it's just 2 death failing throws.
Yeah, it's 2 auto fails.
Alright, moving on to the mages here. We're looking at basically the 2 that are there. I was gonna do that, but now I'm not.
I forgot to add the hunter's mark to the guy attack. Damn it.
Well, didn't you take off a d6 and then, so just whatever that was can just be the hunter's mark?
Well, because hunter's mark would crit, so what did the... Let's see,
So
what would have
2
been
d6.
6 plus another d6, but I forgot. And it would have been for each attack, so even the first attack would hit for the d6 extra as well. Could potentially have been like another 18 damage.
Mhm.
He's actually. Let's see, where'd it go? He's gonna go here. And then blue guy is gonna stab with a dagger at the boar, and then the green guy is gonna stab with a dagger towards you, Tabs. So the boar was a 7 to hit.
That's a miss, luckily.
And then to you was a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I can do. I picked really shitty mages.
Yeah, the base spells aren't always that good.
No, it's like not useful spells at all. It's like I'm sorry, I have no use for detect magic.
Yeah.
So, all
Well,
right.
it's good
I
that
mean, it
Madeline's
makes
still
sense.
alive.
All mages take detect magic. Everybody takes detect magic with it. That
Yeah.
makes sense. It's just geared up for combat. I mean, unless they're ready.
Yeah, all right, Mandolin, you're up.
Go save our teammate.
Am I going currently before Brent or?
Yes. So if you moved 30...
I'm gonna move and then dash. Travis sent me a picture. Basically, I get to the corner there. I'll stay slightly further back to try and like stay out of line of sight of the dragon. But then I'm going to do a bonus action healing word on either Travis or Brent. Because Brent has been going before me. Is he going after me now because he's down? Like, if so, I'll use it on him because that will give him a turn
Well,
right now.
Both
He's
go before
going
you.
before you. He's higher up. He's just
Yeah, I've already done my
Yeah.
death save.
Let's give it to
Right, but
Shoal, because Shoal could
so we
heal him
both-
with a potion.
we both have 11s, so theoretically we go at the same time. He's just been going before me, so that's why I'm asking Miranda if I can go before him in this instance.
In this instance, yes.
Okay, in that case, I will healing word Brent at 3rd level.
Oh, so he can
think
move out
that's-
the way right away.
44. Actually, I wouldn't even know this, so whatever. So yeah, so this is gonna be, it's 1d4, so it'll be 3d4 plus 4 at 3rd level. I'm just gonna go roll it quick. So this is just gonna be a D100, 50 or over at sprint. Okay, it's sprint. 3d4 plus 4.
Did I get 59 life?
No, that was just because I wouldn't know the initiative, I realized. So I just rolled 50-50 to heal you or Travis, and I got you. So you're going to heal 11.
Okay.
And that's going to get you back up.
Who's being dead, I'm just at 0, right?
You were at 0, now you're at 11, yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
And that was my movement and my action. So yeah, hopefully I'm tucked a little bit out of line of sight, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
So now it's technically Brent's go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Brent.
I think Miranda
grab
allowed that,
shoulder
yeah.
run. Or heal him. One of the two.
What I was just gonna say, what's the best way? Spare the dying doesn't bring them back, right? It just stabilizes them at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
If you can pick him up and run him out there, if you can't heal them, that's.
I will somehow fail that. I'm just gonna heal him. What do I?
I missed a melee attack on a mage. I can't criticize anyone at this moment.
Range 60 feet, so I can use a bonus action of Healing Word. And that'll get me... Okay, so bonus action Healing Word. Healing Word.
If your armor wasn't fused to you before, it definitely is now.
Oh, it's still healed.
He's like this black demonic looking warforge at this moment.
You got your 4 hit points.
Hey,
What is-
he's up. He can
4
run.
life. 1d4 plus 3. That's a pretty bad spell.
Hey, it's a bonus action, and it's just meant to get people up, so that's fantastic. He can at least not die now, hopefully.
Alright, so...
Oh, does your... Oh, you were dead. Never mind. That'd be silly.
1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I'll dash. 5, 10, 15. There we go. Screw you all, screw you all, this isn't happiness. That's my turn.
Alright. Moving on to tabs.
Alright. With those, you guys have fun there. I'm kind of busy in here. So with my newly electrified claws, I'm going to try to stab this guy in the gut, going after the green guy again.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Get him!
Let's do...
Yep,
18? Alright, so that's 17 acid damage and 7 lightning damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, then I'll do 5, 10. I'll come in between these two here. That's so my boar can come up behind me and he leaps after the blue guy, tries to maul him. So he comes in with a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And this will be this number plus 3. So 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, I guess I should roll one more, just in case he had the chance to crit. He didn't crit though.
Alright, moving on to the Archmage.
And I'm in melee range. Have disadvantage on your spell attacks, you sucker.
You say that. Now.
Oh, does he have an ability that makes that not?
Misty Step.
That is true, but I think Misty Step's an action, so then he wouldn't be able to cast spells. So that's all.
I think Misty Step's a bonus action.
Is
It
it?
is a bonus. It is
Damn
a
it.
bonus. But he wouldn't get another leveled spell, so that's something.
That is true.
Unless Miranda says, "Fuck it, I'm God," and gives him one.
He has 3 legendary fuck you abilities.
That's the dragon, not the other. That dragon blasts me with fire. I hope it knows I'm now going to grill one of its eggs in front of it.
Have we even hurt the dragon yet?
Nope.
I think you guys are killing those wizards and then we're leaving.
Yeah, I think that might be the plan. I don't think we need to fight.
We have hostages.
Grab
Or
its
we, just
eggs.
take, or we just take a long rest, and then we just
There are
attack
3
the
dragon eggs in here.
Okay. He's going to teleport. And he's actually gonna go boop at the main entrance here.
Mother fuck. I think it's an attack of opportunity. Melee style, so boop. Alright, let's do it.
Oh, frig off.
It's like I go with him.
What's kind of funny is this is one of the robots' like first experiences in combat. He was a flashlight and then he got nuked.
That's what he gets for being slow and not just getting into the fight. Just lollygagged outside where a dragon was instead of getting in there.
Alright.
He learned his lesson.
That's what you get for trying to support your group and not just running it.
Alright. Moving on to Shoal here. He is going to book the hell out of here.
Call.
So he's gonna go.
Nice.
Oh god, where's the sheep? There it is. Yeah, just like that. So he's gonna go.
Cole tries to solo the dragon.
30. He's gonna go
Yeah.
here, and you're gonna go. What? Yeah, go here, and then he's gonna down. I think he's got a healing potion.
Yeah, see, me and the cat are friends now. We bonded over death together.
True.
Oh, does he not have a potion of healing? There it is.
He did drink one
So,
last
is he
turn.
naked right now if he got nuked by fire? Like, does he have no fur left?
His fur is very singed. That's for sure. He's gonna.
Getting less and less valuable by the day.
That is enough. Healing. Which is better than nothing.
That's a good roll. Yeah.
And that is gonna be the end of his turn. Okay, no, he is not
Alright.
naked.
I gotta move right on up close, and I gotta take the short sword and take 2 swings with my attack action.
25, yeah.
Fantastic. So not very good damage. In fact, I'm gonna re-roll that damage with my piercer ability. Alright, awesome. So we're gonna bump that up to 7 damage plus 2 poison. 9 total.
And no sneak attack?
I do not have sneak attack. I'm not.
Hi, kitty.
Oh yeah, you're not the rogue. Shoal is the rogue.
Okay.
And he's still standing, but there's not much more I can do. Oh wait, Hunter's mark was on the guy who died. So
The red
bonus
one.
action, I would have moved over to the other guy, so it doesn't matter. So another bonus action. Do. I can War Priest to attack again, but it's not really worth it. How rough is this guy looking after that attack?
He looks a little beaten, but he's still standing strong.
Alright, in that case, I'm actually just going to move on over to the corner. And then my turn.
Does he get an attack against you then?
He has the opportunity to use his reaction for that, yes.
He is going to take it. Sorry, I was just telling Travis that his Shoal is still alive. Oops, wrong page. There it is. Stab. That is a 25 to hit.
Wow, he hits.
For a mage, yeah, that's quite surprising.
Nerd rage!
But that is only 5 piercing damage.
Ooh, not bad though.
You know, this whole fight, I've been wanting to use blindness on the group of them, but I keep getting charged with, like, elemental punches because of my absorb elements. It's like, I can't waste it now.
Exactly. That was everything I could do.
Okay, cool. Dragon goes, ah, and does nothing because it's chained up. And all of its pinpoints of attack and frustration are now gone. So it's just gonna go back here. And it's just gonna wait.
Wait, left breath weapon.
Alright, Shadow. Do not eat that cat.
That's a big cure on myself.
Give me that. I don't know where the cat got a paintbrush, but he got a paintbrush.
Aww. You wanted to be artistic.
22. It's good. It's a good heal.
It's a very good heal.
It's 3rd level, so it better be a 22.
Yeah.
I haven't even used any of my wild shapes yet.
No, you haven't. Alright, going on to the mage. He is... You know what? He's gonna cast a fireball. Can I hit both of you? I think I can.
Probably be tricky. I think you could get me and Livy, definitely. I'm not sure if you could get the boar without getting him, though.
Yeah, I think that's... I'm just gonna have to say fuck it and just hit both you and Livy there. With this fireball. So if you can please make some dexterity saves.
Right. I'm going to spend a level 1 just in reaction to the fireball coming to do another absorb elements, but only level 1 this time.
Alright.
And then dex save with advantage. Which is a 10, which I probably fail.
Yes, you fail. Levi, you pass. So that is 32 damage total.
16.
Fire damage.
I take
I'm
16
going to use
damage.
my reaction for my final level 2 spell for Absorb Elements. And I will roll and see the bonus damage I get. I have resistance of 32, so I will drop that down to 16.
This absorb elements has been keeping me alive.
Yeah, as long as he keep me alive too. I would have been dead by now.
Oh, I'm barely standing.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this guy's turn. We're moving up to Mandolin there.
I think you should probably back off and join our other two.
Well, come into the room with us, other one.
Miranda, can you post a quick screenshot of where the fight's currently at in the chat? Sorry, I'm limited. In
It's-
capacity.
Oh, good. Just post it in the regular chat. Oh. Did it do the thing? I think it did a thing.
Did
got
do
it.
a thing? Oh.
Oh.
Okay. So is there anyone under the light? Like, I know a guy teleported somewhere. Where was that?
He's the bottom corner.
Your picture's better, Cody. Thank you. Mine decided to capture the ceiling fan.
Do Control Alt print screen and then just do paste, and it's a lot easier.
My biggest problem right now is because I'm running 2 monitors. So
Wait,
it's
the
also
bottom
going to
left
show my
corner,
second
did that guy,
monitor.
Did that guy like dimension doorway or whatever?
He teleported.
He teleported.
Jesus. So there's basically just one guy left in the room.
Yeah.
I will just go ahead and move into that room and then move up one. Again, just being out of line of sight of the dragon. And then I'll just cast Scorching Ray at this guy at 3rd level.
So you're moving into the room with the mage?
Yeah, with the one you guys are in.
Okay.
And then
Moving up one,
square.
so right there,
just
yeah.
yeah. And then I'll cast, the Scorching Ray. So I just got 4 attacks to make. These will all be at +7. So I'll just roll forward 40, 20. What? 40, 20. So we've got 1 for sure hits. We've got a 16, a 14, and a 19.
Yeah, they all hit.
Ooh, if 14 hits too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gears. And they're gonna do 2d6 each.
8.
Don't
8d6?
have dwindle out, so we're just gonna have to. 8d6. Ciao. 26 fire
26.
damage.
That is
Wow.
just enough.
Wow.
And then I'm just gonna do a quick look around, make sure no more of my friends are dead in here, because I don't know exactly what's going on. I'll see you guys are alive, and I'll go whoof, and then my turn.
Okay. Cool. Tabs, what are you doing?
Alright. I'll go limp towards the door as I cast bonus action on myself, Healing Word. Oh, I'll get myself 7 hit points. Ooh. Alright. I'm going to move towards the door. And as an action, I'm going to call out in Common into the hall. It's like, Beast! We have your eggs! Are you willing to parlay?
It lets out a grunt in response.
Alright. That will be, so that's, was it 5, 10? So then gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Top of the round with this guy here.
I'm kind of trying to remember, are red dragons good or bad dragons?
They're chromatic dragons. So if you're talking about the alignments, they're generally evil.
Okay.
Very prideful.
I think red is one of the, red are the really. I'm trying to remember. There's some that are just more instinctual than anything. I can't remember what color that is. I think that is red. It's I don't know.
No, it makes
Red
sense.
are your classic prideful dragons. They keep slaves. They have hordes. Yada yada yada. They're not sneaking, conniving like the blacks. They're not.
Oh, you're gonna want to replay it, dude. I think this might be being recorded. I don't know.
How we describe the black dragons.
Oh!
Super clarifying.
Clip that one. Using it as a soundbite.
Oh my god.
Someone is suddenly never gonna remember my minister.
In context, it was fine. Out of context, it did not sound great.
Anyways, it's Shoal's turn now. He
In
is going
your world, sorry, Amanda, to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I just have a lore question. In your world, would we know, like, are there good red dragons? Or can we assume this is a bad guy?
I don't know anything. Just to point out the dragons. Oh, that's all I know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, based on what your familiarity is with, like, the kind of like with Drakton after you guys were within that area and region there, you learned that, you know, it can go both ways for red and any other color dragon for that matter. That there are good dragons, there are bad dragons. I mean, if there was evident that there were some sort of form of bad dragon due to the tomb you guys found. So, like, it's kind of like 50-50.
Okay. Also, you probably don't want to say bad dragons so much.
Why, we're not sponsored?
Anyways, Shoal's turn. He is going to... Why does he have that labeled that way?
Help him remember.
Well, no, he's got things that are equipped that are just not actually equipped. Anyways, I'm just nitpicking his character sheet right now. He's gonna stay where he's at right now so he can regain his feline agility. And he's just going to ready an attack action with his dragon tooth daggers right now. So that's all he can really do at this time. So Levi.
I'm going to head over to these eggs. Now, I imagine that they are something that's light enough for me to pick up and carry.
Yeah, so as soon as you approach the eggs, you notice that the eggs themselves aren't actually red like I have it in the image. They are a white, almost porcelain-like texture.
But they are actual, like, living eggs, right? Like, they're not like a fake thing.
I want you to roll me a medicine check.
Not a survival, or a nature.
Medicine.
I will take a medicine or a nature.
Alright, excellent. Not
All right.
terrible at nature.
They are not living dragon eggs. At least not anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
So what you notice on this, like, these particular dragon eggs, dragon eggs. I need all the sponsorships right now. Is that the texture of the eggshell casing? Yeah. Promptly kind of reminds you of the masks. And then upon further inspection, you turn it over and you see red striped markings along some of the eggs.
I am going to... The bow that I had in one hand, I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. I'm going to pick up one of the eggs and have my knife ready so I could strike it.
Mm-hmm.
And I call out to Tabs we should grab one of these eggs. We can use them to get past the dragon, because it is convinced that they are its eggs. And then we can rejoin our teammates. We could probably find a place to rest within the barracks here.
Perhaps we could... We need information. Perhaps we could converse with the dragon.
I'm suggesting that we do that after a rest.
I don't know how long it will stay. Perhaps you let me talk to it.
Let me pass first. And because I can't do any more movement, I will end my turn there.
Alright. But leave the eggs.
I'm taking one of the eggs. I need that as a bargaining chip so it doesn't flame broil me.
Super quick point of clarification, Miranda.
Yes.
Well, not super quick. When you say not living eggs anymore, do you mean they are, like, for sure, like, does that
Yolks are
mean
out.
yolks or hatched, basically?
The eggs themselves have not hatched.
Okay, so they're basically just inert eggs. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Dragon's turn. Dragon's not gonna do anything. He's actually just gonna, or it's gonna actually just. Why can't you go down? There we go. Just gonna actually start to lie down onto its stomach and just kind of curl up a little bit. And that's gonna be it for its turn. Shadow.
I'll still just hang out and wait.
Okay. Dead. Mandolin.
I'm gonna start looting all these mage corpses.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
It's a 1.
Out of everything you find, 2 hold gold pieces.
I'll put them on the guy's eyes who I find them on.
Okay.
And then if that's my whole turn, I'm done. If that's not my whole turn, I'll do a quick walk around the room, just a general see what's here.
Okay, and final turn of combat tabs.
Alright, well, I'll walk forward. I'll pick up the 2 eggs that are remaining. And I'll walk back 5, 10, 25 towards the door. Because I'm going to bring them out with me as I start walking towards the dragon.
Okay.
Just in case the dragon can't understand you, I think I could talk to it telepathically, so just come back if something goes wrong. I yell at him as he goes by.
Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna say we're out of initiative order now. There is no combat at this time.
Well, they're going to be
Hooray.
trying to converse with the dragon. I'm just going to walk past with the egg to rejoin with the other 3 to tell them I think we should head on in there with where the goblins are and just take a nap. Or
Right.
sorry, head back to here, take a nap, and that will be my goal.
As I go out the door, I'll just do another quick bonus action to do another healing word on myself.
I will scan the room.
Oh, another 6. I'll take another 6. All right. Yeah. I'll call it to the dragon. I'll go through them, pausing after each one. First trying common, then elvish, then sylvan. Asking is like, do you understand me?
It
Holding the 2 eggs.
reacts to common right away. It just opens an eye.
Right. I place the eggs down on the ground, just outside the length of the chain. It's like, we have recovered your eggs, but they have been defiled by the mages.
They're not my eggs anymore.
I'm sorry. You have my condolences. I had wished to offer them back to you. However, I can still offer you your freedom. I just asked for 2 favors in return.
I'm listening.
1, we hunt those who have imprisoned you. We wish to know who they are and where they are from. And 2, if we are to free you, we ask that you leave this region without attacking any of its inhabitants.
Rita Moontail. From the north. And you have my word.
And 3, tell us where any goblins might have ended up.
I have no information about goblins.
Okay, thank you.
She is from the north. Do you know where she is at? Where is her home, her base?
This school. I trusted her, and she betrayed me.
All right. I accept her deal, though it is rather late. I will make one amendment. Though do not worry, I think you will find it favorable. Should you come across this Rita Moontail or any of her followers, I will consider you exempt from the no harm against inhabitants of this region.
They give a bow.
With that, I will move towards the chain. What's the chain look like?
Big, gigantic shackles, no keyhole.
Big, gigantic shackles, no keyhole. Okay. Let's see, what do I have here? Going through my equipment. That won't work. That won't work. Spells. All right.
If the dragon trains us up to level 7, I can free it.
I might be able to see what I can do here.
Actually, wait a second. Yeah,
All right.
Miranda, I'll trust you to weigh in on this, but I will offer to you tabs. I think I can get the dragon out of there, no problem. If you
Otherwise, I could do it if I take a rest. I'd be willing
I'll-
to offer myself as hostage for the dragon until I can fix this.
I'll give it a go here, just because I want to test something.
All right.
So, off in a corner over here, I'll summon Dwindle, and I'll just say, Dragon, for just like 10 seconds, I need you to accept me as your companion, and then I need you to acknowledge this creature and allow it to take you.
If it means my freedom.
So I'm going to send Dwindle over to the little dragon and try and use fiery teleportation so the spirit and each willing creature of my choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. Then each creature within 5 feet of the space that the spirit left must exceed blah, blah, blah. Do with that what you will. It's a little sus, but your call.
Okay, with that in a factor, can you roll me a spell attack roll based off of fire damage?
Yes, so I think that'll be a +7. Yeah, that's my spell attack mod. $13?
That was just enough for the DC I wanted. Nice!
Oh,
Okay.
I'm basically just trying to scooch it over to where it's not in the manacles. I don't know if that's like really within the confines of my ability, but DM, please.
Yeah, so basically what I envision is that the teleportation, it kind of like of a circle of fire just kind of like envelops the dragon like in a big flame, and from the heat of that flame it essentially melts the shackles. So at least it melts the chain. Like they'll still have the manacles on them. But yeah, they do teleport.
Cool. And I would like to add one little bit of flavor here, that the exertion just poofs Dwindle out of existence after.
Fair enough. That was a lot.
I mean, it's tidier than my backup plan, which was to use erupting earth and try to blow the chain on the ground.
I really had like that one was full on a like. Let's see what Miranda gives me out of this, because it's a little weird with the like unoccupied and all that. But I appreciate it, and it was very cool in my imagination. So.
Woo! All right, so the
During
dragon
this
is
whole
free.
event, sorry. During this whole event, after settling down the room, I kind of run back. I'm like, "Can I make a small request?"
I'll quiet.
The dragon just kind of, like a horse, kind of kicks up onto its back legs and just outstretch its wings. And like when it does that, you see
move
like
back.
truly how massive this dragon actually is. Like it's huge. Its wings are like almost trying to fill up the entire like space that it's in right now. But then upon Levi going, "Hey," it calmly just goes back down, and it just locks eyes on you.
On who?
Seemed like
on me?
On Levi.
This
Okay, I'm
may
getting
be
into
a
the other room behind this wall here.
bizarre request, but could I have a drop of blood?
You sneaky little... Ah! I didn't even think about that. That is so good. Yes. The dragon does not say it like that. But, again, for its freedom, it calmly raises up its hand and waits for you.
All right, I will approach, and I will raise the knife. It's like, is it fine if I use this?
It is fine as long as you can make the attack, I guess. We'll say an
I'm trying to
attack.
pierce his scales.
I will roll, I guess, with the dagger here, since I don't want to like do poison damage.
Yeah, you actually make it through, so...
Excellent. Then I will pierce, and I will use the blood into the bow. And after that, I will slightly give a bow of the head, be like, "Thank you. Now your power can be used to take revenge on those who harmed you."
So are you
And I
just
will.
taking enough to do one refill of your bow, or how much are you actually taking?
Well, I thought it was like a permanent thing once it's in there once. So my
Okay.
thought was I was just going to get a little bit of blood to do it once, and then I was just going to leave it in there.
Okay.
And I will, after thanking it, I will head on back so I could go take my nap.
Okay.
That was probably the riskiest things. Like, why would you ask a
Yep.
dragon again for another favor?
Yep, I was willing to take the
Madman.
risk for the chance for dragon blood in my bow.
The second that you step away, it once again goes back up into a hind leg, starts outstretching its wings, and then with a big gust, it takes off. Because you then realize, like, oh yeah, it's not like the ceiling itself is not a ceiling. It's just the whole time it's been the night sky.
I was actually curious on how they got in there.
Yeah, so like it's a big open like it's walled, but there is no ceiling capping it off.
All right, I'm going to let the guys know as I walk, and I do have shadow and sleep. I'm going to try and take a long rest in this bed.
Well, yeah, we got that room with all the bunks and everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly where I went to. But I'm going to do that after I try to infuse the dragon blood fully into the bow, and then crash to go to sleep.
Alright. I will take, assuming it is the first watch, I'll take 2 hours to search the complex.
Okay.
Like checking bodies, making sure nobody's hiding anywhere for my watch. And then after the 2 hours, then I'll take a rest.
Okay, please make me an investigation check.
You got her. Yeah. Yeah. It's not terrible. Okay, it's pretty bad, but it's not terrible.
Okay, yeah, you find 2 gems. You find hematite, and you find a lapis lazuli.
Do you guys describe at all what happened? I have a meta game concern, but I don't think my character knows about it. So I'm
What's
just
that?
I don't know if I should say it or not.
Well, that's for your character to decide.
Okay, I don't know about it. I look around for stuff. Again.
Investigation.
No. Perception. Stupid.
You got this.
investigation.
You got this.
I'm gonna actually can't guide myself because it's doing a kind of prolonged way, but or maybe I can. I don't know. It's a 9.
Is a 9.
Yeah, I'm done.
It's a 9.
9!
I go to bed.
Alright, Mandolin, you find another 50 gold pieces.
Okay, I give it to the robot.
If anybody else would like to make any investigation checks during their watches, by all means, go for it.
I've been also cast two good berries before, so just so we have some food stock up. But if we get ambushed in the night, then I'm down 2 slots.
Okay.
Because I was doing that infusion and then sleeping, I don't think I can do a watch. That would have been my watch time.
Yes.
I am gonna change a couple of my spells too during the long rest because now Blaze is back. I don't need to speak with animals.
Woo!
Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to change any of mine. Just so many, like, I want to keep just in case you need him in those, like, clutch situations.
I basically rely on you for all the not fire ones. So, and then I have some of mine, like Create and Destroy Water and Good Berry are kind of flavor ones. And then for the most part, it's all just. But I took Speak with Animals just in case you weren't here.
I think I'm going to get rid of one of my concentration ones and add one more non-concentration. Oh, there we go. Because you can cast. Sorry, just confirming. You can cast a non-concentration spell and still maintain concentration on one spell. Can you not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll go with that combo then.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm trying to avoid like general summoning spells just because you summon a lot, and I don't want us just to both be Pokemon masters, even though I already have Dwindle.
Well, we can just call all the Disney wildlife creatures to fight on our behalf.
I think I'm gonna take Absorb Elements though, because.
Oh god, that kept me alive. I had 4 health near the end of that. I had 4 health left. That was it.
So Cody, with the Alchemist Bow, you're gonna add an extra D4 fire damage.
Ooh. To like all of its attacks?
To all the because it's blood. So you'd get the necrotic part of it, and you'd get fire, but a D4.
Oh, D4 necrotic and D4 blood. Ooh, that's fire. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. I'll have to. How do I edit that in? I wonder. Customize. It's not.
I could probably add it into the chart because this version of the bow I made myself.
Yeah, I think you'll have to do custom item and then go to add condition. You could probably do it in there.
Oh, I could just even make it on a separate part of the chart too, because
That
there was a part of the chart that said DM approval, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just not going to include that part.
So as this evening comes to an end, you guys have seen Levi go from incredibly frustrated with the lack of combat to sleeping like a baby, clutching his bow and fake dragon egg.
Did we successfully long rest?
You did.
All right.
Thank God.
I'll put that
So
in
my-
for rest.